Hey, happy Memorial Day, everybody. Good to have you here. Good to be here. I hope you guys are having an amazing weekend and a great Memorial Day. I'm here with you guys today, this Monday, Memorial Day, May 29th, 2023, to go do some digging in the University of Idaho case. Check out some backgrounds, dig into some stuff, find out what we can with everything that's been going on, guys. Mama Bear will be joining me today. Aren't we that lucky? Yes, we are. Let's get this show on the road, folks. Thanks for joining us today. See you in a minute. Hey, what's up? What's up? What's going on, everybody? Thanks for joining me today. Mama Bear will be here right about now.
Hi.
There she is. What's
Oh,
happening?
hold on. Let me. There we go. Now it's better. I
You
don't
got
have
got
you echoing in my ear.
awesome. You got the headset on with the microphone, everything today, huh?
Yeah, because everybody's home, and so it's just
I
going
got
to
it. Whatever
be
works.
easier.
Whatever works. So, thanks for being here. Happy Memorial Day, Mama Bear.
You too?
Yep. We did our little thing yesterday, and I had so many people here.
That's
I'm
what she said.
so glad there's nobody here today. So let's see who we do have here with us. Peaches 81 in the house. Good to see you. Giovanna Di Stefano. Hello. Noni's in the house. Sophie, great to have you here. Let's see. Lance, good to see you, brother. Good to have you here. Mrs. M, always a pleasure. Casey's in the house. Good to see you. Miss Brandy, the OG. Welcome. Good to have you here. Let's see. Miss Sherry's in the house. Welcome, Miss Sherry. Good to see you. Daisy Dead, welcome back, dear. Thanks for being here. Eddie's in the house. What's up? 1 minute. Whoa. 1 minute.
Whoa.
Yeah. I caught it. I don't know why I want to do that. Weird. Anyway, Eddie's here. Good to see you, Eddie. Not doing that again. Lynn, 69, good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Miss Paula, thanks for joining us today. Carolyn, always happy to see you. H-Town's Finest, good to see you. That sounds like a new name. Welcome. Salty's in the house. Great to see you. Dakota Corin, another new name. Great. I always leave when the intro is so long. Well, my apologies. Sorry. I'd like to give everybody a chance to jump in here, and I got to get things set up, so that's why I let it play for a minute. So my apologies if it was too long for you. Heavy Metal Rehab, great to see you. Thanks for joining us today. I love that name. Mrs. M, I did say that already. Great to see you. T2014, great to have you here. My eyes are crossing. Alyssa, great. Thanks for joining us today. It's great to see you. I think that's Susu. Good to have you here. Thanks for joining us. Fat. Let's see. The chunky infant is in the house. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us today. Got to think about it. I'm running out of names. Unravel. Welcome. Great to have you here. Bonnie Bailey. Always a pleasure to see you. Just you and me. That's right. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Cammy Q is in the house. Good to see you. Mr. Brian Hoffman, my brother. Good to have you here. Thanks for joining us today. I think that's it. If I missed you, my apologies. I will catch it up. Jennifer S., good to see you. Misty Jane, welcome. Good to have you here. Happy Memorial Day to all you guys. Yes, there are some great names. Awesome. 88 people in the house. You guys are amazing. Guys, do me a favor. You know what I'm going to say. On your way in the door, please leave some DNA on that like button. What in God's name is that? Is it a hamster or a guinea pig? You're muted, Mama. That's a big hamster.
Yep. She's
Whoa.
sleepy. She's a Syrian hamster.
Alrighty. She's awful like yeah, that must be because she's sleep. I've never seen a hamster that
Yeah.
big. They're usually like this.
Yeah, our other one's little like that.
She's cute. Either way,
See?
pretty.
She's a sweetheart, aren't you? Yeah.
Gina Marie's in the house. Good to see you. She's little.
Yeah, she's
Or I
sleepy.
mean
Oops.
uh not mobile is what I was gonna say. Mandy Joe.
And she usually is at night.
Did Emma get released? They all got released, Brian. They were
Yeah.
both released, and just that's we're gonna. I want to look into that because something that just doesn't make sense with me. Any
Daisy. Go ahead.
no, go ahead.
Daisy, her name is Twinkles. We call her Twonkers sometimes.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Natalie B. Good to see you. We need a furry cam. So be it.
Right.
Good to see you, Mandy. Annie, good to see you too. Thanks for joining us today, guys. Yeah, Emma and Dee got released and all the charges were dropped. I heard that King County picked up Dee's charges. We don't know. That's why I said we got to look. And my head's still blown with that one. Stevie Irwin, you're here. Good to see you. I'm live. You told me to let you know I'm live. I don't have any other way to let you know though. But you made it, so that's all that matters. Her parents' house where she lived is really close to 1120. Oh yeah, we know. Yeah, we figured that one out, Brian, a while back. There's a path that runs directly behind the house, a stairwell that's kind of hidden within trees, and it goes right to our front door there. So kind of
Yeah.
interesting to me. DNA crime evidence. Yes, yes, yes. Again, guys, as I always say, on your way in the door, leave some DNA on that like button for me. Share this out. Friends, neighbors, family, Lugaroo, good to see you. The mailman, the milkman, the dog, the cat, the fish, the bird, whatever you think you want to share it to, share it out. And please don't forget to leave me some comments after the show. If you can remember, I would definitely appreciate it, as does YouTube. And that will definitely get us out there into that algorithm and keep us out there, folks. 48 likes with 115 people in here, guys. Let's straighten that out. Let's get up to 100 likes so we can get out into that algorithm, folks. Please, please, please. KKS is in the house. Good to see you. Where we at? Where we at? Where we at? Villainous cupcake. Interesting. I love it. Hey, everyone. Always leave the DNA on the like soon as I arrive. Appreciate that, cupcake. Thank you very much for that. The look on Dago's face. Oh, because of that. Yeah. Jules Merck's in the house. Yeah, I was a little shocked to see the little guy there with their hand. This has two power. Stevie Irwin. Mind your business. I will not. Come on in. Sit down. Thanks for joining us. I appreciate you. I love these names. Miss Heather's in the house. Good to see you. Our mod, Miss Heather, won't be joining us probably till Wednesday. She's got some stuff going on, family visiting, things like that. So she's taking a little break. No worries. We got this.
Did you say Heather?
Heather, yeah. Yeah. The other Heather, sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. I
I
just
think
didn't
this
hear the name.
I think this Heather is Heather M.
Mm.
We can call her. And most importantly, all of you guys, happy Memorial Day to each and every one of you. I hope you guys are having an amazing weekend, friends, family, whatever you're doing. Maybe you're just hanging out with you and the dog. It doesn't matter. I hope you're having the best time you possibly can, especially while you're in here with us. So good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night to all of you, whatever it is. I hope it's good for you because it's good for me, and it's great to have you here. Yeah, Salty, basically right up to Emma's front door for the most part. I think we showed that a couple weeks back, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was there's a road that goes behind the King Road house. Okay, you cross over that road, and then there's a stairwell that goes down in. It's surrounded by trees. It goes right down. You come up to a road. You cross that road, and you walk up a sidewalk to Emma's front door. It was kind of interesting. Doing as little as possible. I think we are. Brian, what did you say? Family visiting sunset. Yes. Me too. Me too. From yesterday. Oh my God. Yes. Good Lord. Let's see, guys. we had all of my children. I have seven. My grandkids were here. My other children that are adopted because all of my kids' friends adopted us as their secondary parents when they were in high school and all that stuff. So they were here. And then we had uh, I guess, shooting practice yesterday. Everybody brought their guns and we're shooting all through the back. So, Miss Bonnie Bailey, oh my goodness gracious, thank you so very much.
Aw,
That's awesome, Bonnie. We had the first super chat of the day. I do appreciate you so very much for that, Bonnie. Thank you. Give me one moment. Quality.
aw,
Good to
honey. That makes me sad.
what? I cried on Saturday night. I got there, but oh, I know we're gonna have to work something out with all that because I was not pleased with the
Yeah.
way that worked out and people that could not. I don't like doing that stuff, guys, but I have to do it because members have to have their perks, and I just don't like it. Um, I'm gonna work something out though. Like I said, guys, we're gonna be doing the take a break night, whatever it is, where we play music and I do the whole DJ thing for you guys. Thank you so much, Miss Bonnie. So everybody's invited to that. That's just not members only. So anybody wants to be there, we'll be there. We will have a great time with that. That's coming up very soon here. Um, Secondary kids are the best. I love knowing that. Oh yeah, we were the popsicle house for sure. Welcome, CR. It's good to see you, and thank you for the first super sticker of the day. Sorry, one super chat, one super sticker. We are good to go. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate that, CR. I hope you're having a great Memorial Day weekend. We're doing the dance party thing, Jules. That's what it is. That's what everybody else calls it. I just sit back, play music, take requests, and jam. Sometimes my son jumps in and does his singing and whatever he does too.
Yep.
We're a music family, guys. We're both musicians. Um, and have been in music for years. And it's just one of them things. It kicked off one time.
Brandy,
What?
seriously?
You know, we don't use that word in here, so I don't know what happened. Did somebody say that in here?
No, apparently over the weekend.
Oh my god. It's all right. We know Matthew is definitely not that. And
No, Matthew's awesome.
Matthew's awesome. He's our buddy, and we got his back all the way around, Brandy. So you don't worry about that, my dear. I can't stand that word. I never have liked it. I never will like it. So
Mm-mm.
thank you. Heavy metal, that's a fact. I thought as a society we had moved past that word along with others, but
Exactly.
people, ignorance is bliss, guys. You can't help it. It's still there. So
Yep.
makes me sick to my stomach. I want to fight people every time I hear it.
Right.
Anyway, you let Matthew know that his family on the outside loves him to death. Give him a big hug from Uncle Joe, and we're good to go. And rather my kids call it. Yeah, I agree with you. I
Right.
would rather, yeah, and I wouldn't say a word. You know what I'm saying?
I'm sure you were, Brandy.
Yeah, it doesn't take much, but not definitely I'll do it. Wizard Walt, good to see you. Wizard Walt. Is
Hi,
that Walt?
Molly.
Is that Walt Harris? Good golly, Miss Molly's in the house. Good to see you, my dear.
I hope you're feeling better.
Yeah, Molly's not gonna be here, guys. She's got some pain issues going on that I understand 50,000%. I go through the same thing. So Molly, you do what you can do, my dear. You don't have to be here.
Yep.
Just know
And
that we're praying for you and we love you.
yeah, I was going to say, if anybody wants to send her some vibes, prayers, whatever it is that you do, Molly
Please
needs them
do.
right now.
Please do. All the good vibes, the prayers, the love, and all of it makes sense and it helps. Welcome, Spectral Sailor. Good to see you. Yeah, we have definitely done the same thing. It's not something I've ever said, to be honest with you, on purpose at least. It's just bad words, bad words. Like I said, I'd rather hear my kids say mofo than something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And they were never. My kids have never said that word. It was never said in our house, so they don't know that word. I mean, they know it, but you know what I mean. Robin Latham, good to see you. David Clayton, welcome back. Good to see you. Any of you see Sleuthy's new video? Not quite yet, but we can
No,
review it for sure. That's what we're doing. We're digging and digging and reviewing and digging.
I had to work all weekend, so I haven't watched anything.
Yeah, and I had my whole family and then some here. But yeah, like I said, we were shooting. Everybody brought their guns out. Sounded like a damn war zone out here. My one son's friend, he got a new version of a 12 gauge. He brought that. The other kid brought his AR-15. There was an AK-47. There was all sorts of stuff going on back here. It sounded like the
Yikes.
4th of July, and it was loud. It was very loud. We all had
I
our guns.
bet. Did you say you had 18, 20 people there?
Yeah.
Jeez,
Yep.
that's a lot.
That's actually not that many compared to what we have. Uh, Understand something? I'm Italian, so Italians have
Yeah.
large families. Slovenians have large families. And then the other side of my my wife is Irish. They have large families, so we all have
Mhm.
very large families. What's up, Friday? Just the facts, ma'am. It's good to see you, Sarge. Thanks for joining us today. It was kind of fun, Sailor. Really was. And then some of the neighbors were a little bit older. They were like, especially when the AR was out there. He was going fully automatic with that thing and just and I was like, I was even getting like, okay, it's kind of loud, but that's enough. 170 people in here, 71 likes. We're almost there, folks. Let's get out into that algorithm if we could. Gordon, some way, good to see you. No chains? Is no chains here? Did I see no chains? No chain, no chain. There's no chains. Good afternoon. And again, happy Memorial Day to all you guys. Thank you so very much for joining us today. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate all of the emails I have received, the text messages, everything, you guys. I try to read everything. I'm working up to it. I am. I really am. It takes minutes, days, hours, but I'm getting it all in. Nikki Animates, good to see you. Thanks for joining us. You guys are great. Thank you so much for being here today. So, absolutely. Happy Memorial Day to you as well. So, what do you guys? I had neighbors shooting, but yeah, we didn't need fireworks, guys. We had the real thing going on. So, we are all armed people. So, around here, you got to be. Well, I mean, not where I live so much, but where we all grew up at. It's one of them things, you know.
Hey, Sylvia.
Is Miss Sylvia here?
Yeah, she's self aware.
Oh, there she is. I didn't see it yet. Welcome, Sylvia. Good to see you. So, before we go into what we're going to do, does anybody have anything about this that they want to throw out there for us first, for us to look into, or do you just want us to do what we're going to do?
What are you disliking comments all over YouTube about Sylvia? She's had it.
She's had it. Put the foot down. Good afternoon, everyone. Well, I spent the weekend disliking comments all over YouTube. I've had it, but wishing everyone a good Memorial Day. Good for you. Good for you. I don't blame you. I do not blame you. Evie Marie's in the house. Good to see you, Pagan Ways. Good to see you. By the way, for those of you that did join us Saturday night for movie night, thank you so very much for being there. My apologies that it did take so long to get things worked out. When
Yeah.
we did, it was a great movie, guys. Again, we watched the. I just went completely blank. I hate blank. I hate when that happens. What the hell movie did we watch?
Donnie Brasco.
Donnie Brasco. Thank you. Jesus God. Wow. Okay. Anyway, great movie. We're gonna be coming up down the road here. I think when we do Mob Week, guys, we're gonna throw the true story of Donnie Brasco into that whole week there somewhere, and go along with that. We are gonna be doing that down the road here. Something I'm gonna be calling Mob Week. We're gonna start back in the 30s, 20s, 30s, and 40s, and work our way all the way up to right about now. And we're gonna deal with the mafia, organized crime, tell the stories behind it. We have some people around that have had some experiences, and some information about it. So we're going to be telling that kind of stuff and talking about all that here for a week. I'd say about a week, just to fill up some spots, to do a little different thing here and there. Because, like I said, guys, we can only cover so much of this before we can't cover it anymore. until new things pop up. So yeah, we're gonna cover that. It's okay, Molly. You don't have to explain yourself. We knew. I don't care about that. I'd rather you get Eddie's in here, Gordon. Don't worry. Welcome, Lisa Ustolson. Ustolson? Am I saying that right? I hope so. Ustolson. That sounds German, maybe. Why did ex dad put a lock on her door? Was it on Parents Weekend? Did something happen? I do believe it was Parents Weekend, and I do believe there was reasonings behind it, and that's what we're doing today, guys. We're gonna look into some of that stuff. She is free. She's gonna testify against her boyfriend. I don't know, Sarge. They're both free. Charges were dismissed on both of them. I'm curious. I really am. Wish I knew more. The lock has been debunked. Really? So that never happened? Interesting. Mama Bear, give me one moment to refill my cup and I'll be right back. We'll get started, okay?
Okay.
Thank you. Welcome, Nelly Rochelle Rivera. Good to see you. He said he never changed the lock. Well, okay. Yes, it was Pagan. And again, Pagan, thanks for being there at the movie the other night. You guys were great. I appreciate your patience. Where is Mikey at? Where you at, Mikey? Good to see you, Ann. I want to know how the roommate can describe someone so clearly. Where did that go? I just saw
I
it.
was going to say, this is
In a
moving.
frozen shock phase. First of all, a 20-year-old girl is not going to say frozen. I was in a frozen shock phase. They don't talk that way. They also don't say that he was clad in black. They don't talk that way. That's law enforcement lingo, folks. And that's the other thing. We don't know that she said any of that at this point, guys. And that's what we're going to talk about here. Give me one moment to refill my cup because I talk so much and so fast that my mouth turns into a cotton ball. So I will be right back.
Okay.
Thank you, Mama Bear.
Hi, guys. I'm sleepy today, so if I'm a little out of it, you'll have to excuse me. Sorry. Heavy metal, I tend to agree with you. I don't think she was in shock either. If you go back and listen to his interview, you can catch what he actually said. Who, Mandy? Xana's dad? Or something else? Oh, Sergeant, you asked what word we were trying to get rid of, and it's the R word for that we used to use way back in the day that should be obsolete now, but some people still use it towards handicapped, disabled, or anybody, really. It's just a nasty word. Oh my goodness. This thing flips. It like flips. He was talking about the lock, then said, I was there last weekend. She changed a lot. People misunderstood and thought he said, and changed a lock. Oh, that's interesting, Rochelle. I will. Oh, I didn't bring my stuff up with me. I'll definitely have to watch that. Hello, Miss Annie. Out on PR bail or were all charges dropped? It seems to be conflicting info.
Hey, yo, hey, yo. I'm back. Forget about it.
Miss Annie,
Good to
it
see you.
said, at least on Did it say on Emma's and Demetrius that the charges were dismissed?
It did. It did. The docs that I pulled up and showed you guys the other day, it did.
Yeah.
Good to see you, Bonnie Messick. I just saw a bunch of people. Kathy Parker, Doc Terry. Thank you guys for joining us. Chick Antique, welcome. Good to see you. Slow down. Nelly
Hey,
D.
Taylor. Good to see you too, Lance. I hope everything's going okay with your dad and stuff.
Yes, Bonnie Messick, good to see you as well. Yes, Lance. Prayers and good vibes, brother. Always, 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 always. Yeah, those were court docs that we saw. All charges dropped, dismissed. They were released on their own recognizance, which blows my mind. And $100,000 bond.
Where did that go?
I don't get it. So, if one of you can explain that to me, I'd love it.
Right?
Wow, awesome. We got 222 people here. Still only got 84 likes. Do you guys not like me or what? Come on. King County's picking up the chart. Yeah, that I did see, Annie. I still don't understand if they're going to pick up the charges, why did they release him instead of just holding him and having King County pick him up? I don't get that. That makes no sense. Sorry.
I don't know if you heard while you were gone, Rochelle said he was talking about the lock, then said, I was there last weekend. She changed a lot. People misunderstood and thought he said, and changed a lock.
So she, as in her herself, or the house changed a lot?
She, as in Xana, had changed a lot.
I wonder what that's all about.
And they thought that he said changed a lock.
Right. No, I get it.
I can definitely see how that got misunderstood.
Yeah. But that makes me curious too, as then her own father saying she changed a lot. In what ways, you know?
Yeah. Was it for the good, for the bad? Right. I don't know if I've ever seen that interview. So
me either. Something we can look at as well. Welcome, Eva Bell. It's so great to have you here, dear. I hope you're having a great weekend. Thank you for joining us. I appreciate you taking time out to be here. It means a lot to us. Quartz and Cole. Another great name. I love it. Thanks for joining us today. Carolyn says, Dago Demetrius disturbs me greatly. Look at Wilver Villegas Palomino, most wanted FBI face, minus the widow peak. Okay, I'll have to check that out.
He said it in a good way.
Okay. Good. Maybe she's grown up a lot or something.
Probably.
Samantha Berry, thank you for that. Welcome. Good to have you.
Hello, Eva Bell.
Peeps who can make a number. That's right. Thank you so much for that, Noni. We broke it. We hit 100 likes, guys. We should be out there floating around in the algorithm now. Thank you all for that. I appreciate you so very much. You guys are absolutely amazing. Elizabeth, one. Xena put on weight, changed a lot, and cursed. Okay. College will do that to you.
Liza said that Xana's mother said that the father said the locks.
Okay. Well, nothing against Kara Kernoodle, but, we got to take a little bit of what she says kind of with a grain of salt, I guess. Thank you, Miss Brandy, guys. For those of you that don't know, this channel is 100% crowdfunded. That's what keeps me coming to you guys on a daily basis. I appreciate any donations anyone puts into this to keep the bills paid so I can come to you guys. So I drop these links for Venmo, Cash App, and PayPal for anyone feeling generous enough to want to donate to support the channel. I thank you ahead of time for that, folks. It definitely helps keep me going. Appreciate that so very much. Buenos dias, Miss Amy Conway. Buenas tardes. Always saying it. It's all right. There's never any issues with anybody being late, guys. I talk enough crap in the beginning before we get rolling that I try to make it so that you guys can get in here in time. But it's great to have you here. Thank you guys for joining us today.
What am I right about, Brian? Or maybe right about?
Yeah, I'm confused. One district dropped the charges while another one picked up the charges, or the drug. Yeah, that's what they're saying, Sarge. Latah County dropped the charges, or not Latah County. Jesus.
What?
Sorry. Who the hell was the other county? It wasn't Latah County. the county that had them in jail, that was holding them, they dropped those charges, dismissed completely. King County picked up the charges against Demetrius. From what I understand, there are no charges, including the DUI on Jesus, too many names. On Emma, she's completely clear, free, and allowed to do what she wants, I guess. I would
Did you
think that you would have to, Brian, but I don't know.
did you see Beyond's comment?
Who?
Beyond the bull stuff?
On the bullshit. I did
Yeah.
not. I did not. I did not. Doc Terry, thank you so much for that. I do appreciate that. Another super chat. I do appreciate you guys so very much. Hold on a minute. No, I didn't see that, but I will definitely look at it here in one moment. You don't have that access to do that, to throw it up, do you?
I don't. I don't know what happened.
I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't
I
get
don't
it.
either.
I
I
will
mean, I
fix
can
it.
understand because I'm on the laptop today, but
Maybe it's different. Yeah, maybe it's different access that you've had in. Again, thank you, Doc Terry. I appreciate that.
it's so
The
weird.
DUI, in my opinion, the cop had no basis to run a DUI. I didn't think there was either, Sarge. I thought that maybe there was something else going on with that. But then we also watched her dump what she was carrying that day in that video. At this point, I really don't understand. It doesn't make any sense. Her mom said it on Banfield, but her dad said it in an Arizona interview, and the dad was there for the parents' weekend, the weekend. Yes, thank you so much, Eva. I appreciate that. Nelly B. Okay, there it is. Beyond the BS. Charges were both dismissed without prejudice, meaning that they can be charged again, but I can confirm from court docs they were both released and dismissed. That's what we had. We had court documents last week that we showed. I think it was Friday morning or Friday afternoon early.
Yeah.
Yeah, we showed them. I can pull them up and show again, guys, but they're completely dismissed. And it was only a rumor that King County's picking up Demetrius's charges. That's for, we don't have any actual documentation showing that. So,
The comment I saw is probably way gone now, but it says, Dago, your live with Kim was prime gold. Best she's done yet, and I can tell it's because of the host.
well, thank you so very much for that. I do appreciate that. I don't think that it had anything to do with me, but I appreciate that. There it is. And I love your name, by the way. I really do. That's great. And I'm sure that Kim appreciates that as well.
Yeah.
I think Kim is an awesome person, a very courageous person, and not everybody agrees with me. I understand that. And I got her back 100%. She knows that, that we do over here. So I appreciate that, Beyond the Bull, very much. Well, and here's the thing, Heavy Metal says, with Kim, you have to give her direction or she goes off the rails. It's not so much about that. Okay. There's a lot that she has to talk about. There's a lot that's going on. It's nerve wracking, honestly. Understand that. Okay. And her situation is very nerve wracking. And she wants to talk about it and get it all out while she's thinking about it, just like I do that. I have ADHD and I do that all the time.
Mm-hmm.
I have to say things. If I don't, I'll forget my thought. Okay. So we just gotta, when we're talking with Kim, I just try to slow her down and tell her to take her time. That way she can get it. You'll have plenty of time to get it all out. If not, we'll do it again. It's no big deal. No rush, no pressure, none of that. And like I said, I have a high respect for Kim. That's me though. I just think it takes a lot of courage to do everything that she's done. And I know that the reasoning behind what she does is nothing but the best reasoning. And that's why. So, all right, Sarge, I'm sorry you got to take off, but I hope you have a great day and we will see you again tomorrow, hopefully.
Have a good day, Sarge.
Yes, sir. Casey says, self-aware, good to see you, babe. Been busy with my phone. Okay, I'm sorry. I misunderstood that. Angels Among Us. That was the other one I was trying to click on. Dana's dad did put a new look on the front door in addition to those comments about changing her life. Maybe connection to what was going on with charges of drug trafficking from her own mom. Very possible, Angels. Thank you. Okay, I had gotten Kelly Coker. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us today. Um, yeah, let me see something here while I'm waiting on that. General, yes, there's that.
Hi, Miss Boone.
Booney's in the house.
Yeah.
Good to see you, Boone. Thanks for joining us, dear. I don't know why I can't get into this to do this while I'm in here.
What?
I was trying to fix
Oh,
the issues. I guess I can't until I have to do it while I'm not live, I guess, but that's okay. That doesn't make any sense to me. So be it.
me either.
I will fix it though. Thank you, Booney. We love you. Thank you so very much for that. Miss Boone, my number one fan, as she claims to be. Or she used to be at least. Thank you so much, Boone. I appreciate you and we love you so very much. That's great to see you. All right, let me go into my email. I had some people that were sending me some emails that asked me to
Mm.
look into this um, today when we got started because that's what we were doing. Let me see here.
What?
Found Dave credible. I do too. Again, guys, I don't understand. Kristen Witt. There we go. I saw that new person jumping in. Good to see you. Welcome. It's great to have you here. Um, all right. Um, trying to find. Aha.
Hello, everybody.
All right.
I just sent you an email from Molly.
Okay. That's been from the start. Lugaroo 100% below channel. Eva says, Dago, don't sell yourself short. I have ADHD as well. And it's so big and scary. There's so much info. People have legit questions. Mom and Dago are a great team, and trust matters. I appreciate them. Thank you, Eva, very much. By the way, for those of you that didn't gather, that Eva Bell is Kim. That's why that, so that you guys will understand that comment. Um, and again, thank you, Kim, for that, or Eva, whatever you want me to call you, my dude. You know how that goes. Whatever, you're the boss when it comes to that thing. So I appreciate that. Last physical crime scene, I was at my body sick for days. I literally had to go to the doctors and get medicated. It does cause that stuff, Carolyn. PTSD is a real thing, folks. 100%. So,
Absolutely.
oh, are you leaving? Say bye.
Juniper. Hi, sweetheart.
Say hi, Mama.
Hi.
Say bye.
Oh, are you leaving?
Yep, she's got to go back to her mama's house.
Aw.
Love you, honey. Okay, be a good girl. I'll miss you too. There's my heart. Got one at the front door. Gonna be listening, but gotta move. No worries, Sailor. Do your thing. Thank you, Nelly. I'll miss you very much too. 1 second, folks. Give me one moment.
Okay. Yeah, she's absolutely adorable. Super smart, too. Well, hello, April. Aw. Yeah, she is. Yeah, was it Saturday night? I think his little grandson Trevor popped on a couple times. He's adorable too.
Xavier.
Xavier, that's right. I knew
I'm
I,
gonna.
I wasn't right. I was like, what is it? He was adorable too.
Yes, they are my life, guys. I love them to death. You don't have grandkids yet, or if you don't, you're missing out, folks. I'm telling you, they're the whole world to me. Love them to death. Juniper. I hate to say this out loud, but she's my favorite. She knows she is. She's got me wrapped on both of her little fingers, 100%. Everybody that's been in here for a while, they know that too. So
Yep.
sorry about that. That's why I had to back off for a minute because she wanted a real hug and me to talk to her for a minute. So she does this thing where when she leaves, she'll leave 3 times. She'll go outside, she'll come back in. I love you, Papa. I love you too. She'll go back out. I'm gonna miss you, Papa, and then she'll come back in. Just 3 different times. It's like, okay, if you don't, I'm gonna keep you if you keep doing that. Yeah, they
She
own my
might be
heart.
okay with that.
I I would be great with it. I told her dad before. I was like, you can go wherever you're gonna go, do whatever you want to do. Just leave her here with me, and we're good. Yes, Kathy, they are the best. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate that.
Glad you made it, Bobby J.
Bobby J.
Hmm.
Emma Leo. I love that name too. It's very pretty. Thanks for joining us. Okay. Idaho murders group spotted walking in the background of body cam video taking their crime scene at 3 a.m. Okay, that was what was sent to me. Somebody wanted me to look into that. Let me see if I can get to it. All right. Oh, see? There you go, Walt. My first grandchild's coming June. I can't wait. No, you can't either. I'm telling you, once it's down and it's over with, like you'll never. When my first grandson was born, I have 6 grandkids, by the way, folks. I have 7 kids with 6 grandkids. When my first grandson was born, I think he's 8 now. Yeah, my oldest son has 3. My his younger brother has 1, which is this little angel right here. Her name is Angioletta. Um, anyway, um, and then I have Juniper, Xavier, Katarina, and I can never say her name. Katarina, little Joey. He took after us. He's the third. My son's name is Joe. So there's Joseph, Katarina, Angioletta, Z Z Xenia. Sorry, her name's Xenia. Anyway,
Isn't that a flower?
yes. And Junior's name is Juniper Poppy. She's named after a flower as well.
So cute.
And then Xavier is Xavier J.
I'll be right back.
Yep. Awesome, Bobby J. Good to see you. Thank you, Chick Antique. Xenia, yes. Like Warrior Princess, I think it's something like that too. I don't know. And then my the other one, Angioletta, my son calls her Letty. How about that? From Fast and the Furious. I'm like, you can't do that to her. She's too cute for that. So whatever. Anyway, they're the world, guys. I like I said was saying is the first one was born, I thought I was too young. I'm like, I'm too old, I'm too young to be a grandparent, blah blah blah. You know how that goes. And it's like, but the first time I held him, I said, yeah, forget about everything I just said. Stevie Orwin, you're not disrespectful. You're asking legitimate questions. If they can't answer, then the truth has been spoken. What's going on, Stevie? What happened? Did I miss something? Because if I did, my apologies. I'm trying to keep up. Where did it go? Where's the question? Where you at, Stevie? I don't see it. I don't see it. Is it up here high?
Hmm. I'm gonna hop off and go back downstairs now, since everybody's
Okay.
out of there.
Welcome, Polly Robertson. Good to see you. Stevie, put your question in chat. Um, if I didn't answer it, I'm gonna try to. If I missed it, my apologies. I definitely don't do that on purpose, guys. I definitely try to follow chat as close as I can. Not really all is good. Not about. Oh, okay. I got you. Thank you, Miss Sylvia. I appreciate that. And thank you again, Miss Brandy. Appreciate that again, guys. Those are the links for anybody that would like to donate. This is a crowd-funded channel, 100% to keep me running. Anybody that should choose to, thank you so very much. Anybody that doesn't want to, do not worry. It's not mandatory, folks. I love you all just as much just for being here. So, gotcha, Nelly. Gotcha. All right, let me get to this here. Somebody had asked me to put this up when we start talking about. Oh, I need to drop Mama's link again. Here we go, Mama Bear. There you go. Whenever you're ready, Mama Bear. Oh, 100%, Carolyn. That was the party house. That's what it was for. Okay. So this is bringing up the Banfield scenario again. Good to see you, Pixie. Thanks for joining us. Oh my God. From my hospital bed, spinal surgery. Jesus, I hope you're okay, Pixie. Thank you for joining us. I mean, I hope you're up to it. You don't need to, but we appreciate you. Lord, prayers and good vibes going your way. I hope you're healing up good. Miss Eliza, thanks for joining us. Annie Ruler, good to see you. 11 grandkids. Glad son was 6. Does not do birthdays. Right. It does get expensive, folks. No lies. But it is what it is. All right. So let me see here. All right. So this goes back to, well, Party of 5. Good to see you. Happy Memorial Day to you as well. Just waiting for Mama Bear to jump in here so that I can have her here when we talk about this. Higher grounds in the house. Welcome. Good to have you. This red car. I'm looking into that too, no chains. People in chats get the wrong idea on the 4 dealing drugs. They score, call friends to let them know, not a big time dealer. Right. And that's something that Dave had touched on, folks, that it's not like what it was in the 80s and the 70s. Great to see you, Higher Ground. Thanks for joining us today. Drug dealer, the term itself has to be used loosely. A lot of times what this is, as Dave explained, is that, your friends are the ones that are holding, okay? And you call them, they come over, maybe they'll sell it to you, maybe they give it to you. You know what I mean? It's not really considered to be a dealer per se. Now, there are dealers that are the ones providing this to all these kids, okay? But like David explained, he's not really my drug dealer. He's more like your friend, and you're hanging out, and that's where you get your drugs from. Do you see what I'm saying? That's kind of what the way it's got to be explained, in my opinion. So, and I get that 100%. That's a great point, though. Higher ground. I appreciate that. Right. The big time drug dealers, it's not like it was, where you had the cocaine dealer that was, coming around and in his Corvette and carrying guns and doing this and stuff like that. It's not like that. That's not that way that was for them. Good to see you, Joanne. Thanks for joining us today, hon. So, but that's a great point, Higher ground. I appreciate that. Thank you, Miss Brandy. Again, guys, if you're a member and you want to join the Sauce Discord, you can email Miss Brandy at that email there, and she'll get you set up and locked into it, folks. And again, if you're not a member and you want to become a meatball, check it out, folks. It's well worth it. You get into the Discord, you get to do the movie nights, and you become part of the family. If you should choose, it's a great thing, guys. And I love having all the meatballs here with me every day. It makes it awesome. Thank you, Miss Sherry. I appreciate that again. All right, Mama Bear. I guess I'm gonna move on before she jumps in. Again, somebody had sent this to me. They wanted me to start with this or go over this when we started digging today and looking into stuff and talking about the stuff that we're talking about. Absolutely, Doc. No problems. Thank you so much for being here. Welcome, Joanne. Well, there we go. Welcome to the sauce. New meatball in the house. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Great to have you here. I do have a thing for somebody that becomes a new member I wanted to put up there. One moment, folks. Do I need to drop your link again, Mama Bear? I don't want you digging around looking for it. There you go. There you go. There you go. One moment, folks. Bear with me. There she is. All right.
Hi.
Can you hear? Welcome back. I didn't know if you could find the link or not, but
well, I was struggling there for a minute. I'd find it and then it'd like get shoved way back.
Take off.
Like,
right. It's all right. I kind of thought so. It's no biggie. So we're gonna look at this. Somebody had emailed me and said, you said you were gonna dig a little bit, doing this, doing that. I want you to maybe look at this, and I'm like, okay, sounds like a plan. So again, for the new members, all right, people. Thank you. Round of applause. Welcome to the family. Great to have you here, Joanne. We appreciate you. And my kids said that people just know who to go to and where they will be to buy. A lot of time, the dealer will go to the buyer. Suppose that some on YouTube said Emma went to the customer she works for, and that's what I have been told by some people that go back and forth. Absolutely, that is correct, Kim. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. Welcome, Kendra. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us today. So here we are, guys. It says investigators were given access to video footage on the Washington State University campus located in Pullman, Washington. A review of that video indicated that at approximately 2:44 a.m. on November 13th, a white sedan, which was consistent with the description of the white Elantra known as suspect vehicle number 1, was observed on WSU surveillance cameras traveling north on Southeast Nevada Street at Northeast Stadium Way at approximately 2:53 a.m. A white sedan, which is consistent with the description of the white Elantra known as suspect vehicle 1, was observed traveling. Why is that repeating itself? State Route 270 connects Pullman, Washington to Moscow. This camera footage from, okay. Hold on. Are we looking at time? Which is consistent with the description of. I'm wondering if this is supposed to mean something specific. Approximately 2:53. I know that goes into the timeline, but still. All right, there's the car. I'm not sure what this was all about here. Somebody screaming. Okay. I guess we'll not guilty. All right. I guess that's what that was about. I'm sorry if I misrepresented that or misunderstood that. My apologies. Anyway, Molly had sent me, you said, an email as well.
Yeah.
Sorry, Molly. I'm getting there, hon.
Well, I sent you an email from Molly.
From Molly. I got you. All right. Thank you, Molly. Thank you, Mama. Thank you, Mama. Thank you, Molly.
I think She sent a map too. Let me see.
Oh, really? Body of unknown male found in Clearwater River.
Yeah, isn't that interesting?
What's explaining? Wait, Sugar Falls. That's here. 15 hours ago.
What did I do with it?
So interesting.
I think it's in Lewiston. Isn't that where
Lewis.
Beacon took his detour?
Yep,
Through
sure
Lewiston?
is. Here we go. Yes, ma'am. You are correct. All right, folks. Let me blow it up so you guys can see it too. And of course, I got to put the old man eyes on. All right. Let's see here. Let me move this for you guys first. Hold on. Sorry about that. Where did it go? There we go. Take that down. Bring that back up. Yes, Lewiston, Idaho. All right, here we go. Maybe. Yep, there it is. On Sunday, Nez Perce County deputies were dispatched to a deceased person found in the Clearwater River near Gibbs Eddy off Highway 12. Gibbs Eddy is just east of the junction of US 12 and State Highway 3. Nez Perce County Sheriff's Office says the identity of the individual is unknown. He is a white male with medium length brown hair and a red beard. He's about 6 foot tall, 250. He has tattoos, one on his right shoulder and the other on his right calf. The sheriff's office is asking anyone with information that could help identify the individual to contact Detective Wendy King at the Nez Perce County Sheriff's Office. That's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
That is the that's the route that was taken.
Yeah, I emailed you the map that she sent of the.
Well, of course, we got to have a map to go along with it. It wouldn't be Molly if there was no map.
Right?
We know that. Molly is the map maker, folks, and she's good at it too. All right, let's bring that down. Again, 6 foot tall, 250 pounds, 2 tattoos, one on his right shoulder, the other on his right calf. Medium length brown hair and a red beard. Interesting. Very interesting. What's up, Viv? Good to see you. Wow. People popping up all over the place over there, huh?
Not much, Viv.
No, we're just kind of getting started, Viv. Iris Hewlett, good to see you. Also, MPD didn't timely preserve the outside crime scene. Oh my God. Yes, Iris. That's an understatement. All right, guys. This is the map. Thank you again, Molly dear. We love you for doing such a great job and doing so much for us. Okay, let's blow that up because that's really little. Okay, guys, here's Moscow coming down 95 around 43 minutes from Moscow, I'm guessing. Around Lewiston on the 12, and there it is. That's where they found it. Him, I should say. I'm sorry. But that 43 minutes, that's the route right there, though, isn't it? 100%. Yeah, that's what I thought. Thank you again, Molly. That's. I want to know who this is now.
Right.
I'm very curious if this is somebody that we've already seen, heard, talked about. Look, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Makes me wonder because. Go ahead.
Did it say medium length brown hair?
Medium length brown hair with a red beard. Yes, red beard.
Okay.
We know a couple people would have that that had red hair. I'm not saying that it's any of these. I hope it's not any of these other kids that we've looked into, but it is very interesting. Who did I see that had a red beard? Clad in black. Right, Heather. Right. They found this body, CL, in the Clearwater River off of that route that I just showed you. They didn't give an age range, did they?
Mm-mm. That's weird.
Was he wearing an Icon T-shirt? I don't know, Cammy. I'd be interested to know though. But Dave and Kim are more revealing about themselves than any of these anonymous sources during a gag order. And I, because they want the truth brought out, heavy metal. You know what I mean? And I respect that regardless. I mean, I don't think anybody should keep their mouth shut if they have truth. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely, CL, no problems.
What?
This was one of the first connections that led a lot of us to believe cartel or drug crimes. Don't know his name. Who was he a student? That we don't know either. They just said a male there, and they're not giving any other details. I don't know if they've identified this or not.
It was just today, right?
Yeah, it says Sunday, so it happened this morning sometime.
Well, today's Monday, so
Or
yesterday.
yesterday, I'm sorry. I keep feeling like today's Sunday.
I know.
Doc, you are right on point with that one, and that's for whatever reason. I don't know if it's because the way this case is gone, but as soon as I saw red beard, I automatically thought about Jack Decor.
He wasn't 6 foot 240, 250, was he?
Jack was about 6 foot. He was tall.
He wasn't 240.
I don't know if he was that big, but I don't know. I mean, maybe he put on some weight over the winter.
Maybe.
I mean, usually taller guys, they carry that weight, but it just doesn't look like they're that big. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Can he even grow a beard? That's the other thing, Mandy. I don't know. I hope you're wrong too, Doc. That's what I said. I hope I'm wrong too, but I don't know. You know, I don't want to put that out there like that because I don't want anybody taking it and going, "Oh my God, they found something." No. That's not what I said at all. He does have a red facial hair and a kind of a reddish ginger type hair. Is pretty tall. The weight is the thing that's throwing me off. We don't know, guys. We don't know anything yet. Okay, we just know that they found this body, and I'd be real curious as to know who it is. You know what I mean? Yeah, Mandy, you're right. There's 15 Jacks and 11 Jakes.
Seriously.
Everybody's name in Idaho starts with a J. Oh, it's okay, Doc. Please don't apologize. It's a fact. These are the way that listen, guys, this is how we think about this case. It happens. It's nobody's fault. It's just what it is. We have no choice but to think that way because that's what we get. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. Did I get any more on this? Okay, nothing there. Good. All right, so we're going to go to back here, and we're going to start moving with some stuff here. And they all have bushy eyebrows, no lie. I was watching a JLR video the other day, and I'm sitting there, and this is what's stupid about this. It makes us do things that we would not normally do. I'm watching something that JLR was talking about, right? And I'm looking at him, I'm going, he got bushy eyebrows. You got bushy eyebrows, dude. And that's what we're doing. You know what I mean? It's just, what the hell? Welcome, Annette. Good to see you. Jack D's a tennis player, master axeman. Yes, he is. It did have a brownish look to it, Brian. You're right. I think he's like welcome, Jamie Rosberg. Good to see you. 351 people here. You guys are amazing. Thanks for joining us today. RB and keep it rolling. That's right. I wish I could be doing that right now. Thanks for joining us.
I
So
got my
is there
controls
some
back.
evidence about red hair? I haven't heard nothing that we know of RVing other than they found a body in the Clearwater River of a male. I wish they would have given an age range. A
Really?
male that's 6 foot tall, 250, red beard, medium length brown hair. And they all drive white Elantras. Correct, Bobby. Bushy eyebrows. They all start with J, and they all drive Elantras. It's insanity.
Seriously.
Dyed his hair brown.
Have we ever heard what Jack D's alibi was?
Oh. Does anybody have that information as to what Jack Decor's alibi was?
Because Mandy's asking if it was the football player from Idaho.
Heather Fitzgerald, good to see you. Oh, the other guy.
Is that the Schuster guy?
Big dude, yeah. What was his name? He was a big guy too.
Jack Schuster.
Jack Schuster, that guy, yeah. Okay. Holy, yeah, that's right. Jack D fell asleep. That was the alibi, supposedly. Bonnie Messick. I'm guessing age 30 because beard color changes from that here. Yeah. Kim does know. Pixie T, games and sleeping. Right. That's what I had heard too. Moscow, Idaho is changing the city name to Bushy Elantra, Idaho. That's good, Den. I like that. Welcome to Bushy Elantra, Idaho. Bitch Franklin balancing an axe on his chin. Yeah, I remember him doing that. That was weird. You remember seeing that video?
I don't think so.
He could balance an axe on his chin and just stand there and do that kind of. I was like, what the hell are you doing, bro? Why? He was sleeping and his roomies was playing games. That's what we heard, supposedly. Jack and Adam were that guy's alibi that works for the ISU paper and was at Facebook or the FB game, right? Who is Pam? Folk Popper, what's up, brother? Good to see you. Good to have you here. Joe, the grub truck guy, says the girls were alive when he seen them enter the house. Yeah, good stuff. As per Kim, but she did not give his name. Did not change from ugly dork to a nice looking. No, I don't think he did.
Hey, Popper.
Yes, good to see you, Dan. Thanks for joining us, bud. Yeah, I agree with that one, Chick Antique. I mean, I'm a guy, so.
What do you mean Pam equals Kim? What does that mean? Who's Pam?
I have no idea. I've not seen a Pam in here. Did Jovi didn't see them walk into the house? I don't know. Welcome back from your trip, brother. I hope you had a good time. Glad you got home safe. You know, that's something that I'd like to look at right now. That's what I was just thinking. So give me one moment, guys, and I will pull that up. Uno momento. Oh, right, Carolyn. That's hilarious. Hold on, guys. Thank you for your emails, Jules, by the way. All right, we're going to get this up and moving. I had too many things open. I knew that was going to be a problem. And, okay. Poking for a joke. I got you, Carolyn. Has anyone tracked down Adam and interviewed him? You know, that's another question I had. That's a great question, Noni. Why have I not seen nor heard any kind of an interview or anything with Adam?
I do remember hearing something way back in the beginning that he was cleared, but
everybody was cleared.
Right.
Blows my mind. Everybody was cleared, but nobody was cleared. Remember that? I still don't understand that. Okay, I think Adam was moving product on the job, guys. I've heard that, Brian. I have heard that.
Yeah, there's too many Kims, too.
Hi, Kappa Phi. Okay. I wanted to go back and watch this again. Somebody told me there were some things that were said in this interview from way back when Okay, you remember, all of you remember Joe Vito from the Grub Truck, the bigger guy?
Mm-hmm. And like the tan sweater.
Yeah. Welcome, ISOF. I watched his interview a couple times, right? And then we didn't bother with it again. We didn't talk about it anymore. We haven't really talked about Joe at all. I'm not putting Joe out there as a suspect by any means whatsoever. We're looking at things that we've already looked at and looking at things that we may have not looked at the same time. So it just made me wonder, like, what are you guys talking about with him? Okay, so I want to go back and uh, review this again. If I can find the right one. No, just what Joe said, 100. Right. I cannot find the interview with him that I wanted, but I might have to pull it up. Grizzly has one. All right, so I guess we'll review Grizzly's version of the interview with Joe. What did they take it down? Because there was multiple versions.
Hi, Grizzlies, and welcome back to another episode of.
There was multiple versions of it. Didn't he do a video in his car? That's what I thought. How do you say that? That went by really fast. Where did it go? Canadian Cat Lady. Yeah, I thought that, but I can't seem to find that video anymore. So we're going to go with this version of it right here. Okay, guys. Again, I've got this content via Grizzly True Crime, and I thank you for that, Giselle, for putting that out. I can't find the interview, any other version of it, so I'm gonna have to go with this, I guess.
Being says my daughter talks to the big guy. She's on his social media. He didn't know them. Married with kid.
Got you. Wait, who said that?
RVing, keep it rolling.
Oh, yeah. Okay, thank you. Hold on a minute. Who said that in there? Conspiracy T at the True Crime with. Okay. Well, let me try it one more time.
Kim, it was found around Lewiston where Brian took his detour. He was found in the river, I think.
Yes. Do you want me to pull it back up? Or do you want to? Oh, we can do it after this. I can't find that. So I'm just gonna go with what I was doing. And I had this downloaded from the original, and I must have done it.
Eddie said Conspiracy has the Joe V interview.
And what'd you say, hon?
Eddie said Conspiracy has the Joe V interview.
Okay. All right. Well, let me pull this and we'll watch this, and then I'll go look for that. I just looked for Conspiracy T and I couldn't get it to come up, so that's okay. I will go back and look here in a minute. We'll watch this here real quick.
Conspiracy number 65.
All right, here we go, folks.
Well,
let me give you guys some. Whoa! Good Lord!
Oh, higher ground! Oh my gosh, honey.
Hey, Dago, Mama, chat sleuths need info. Who all left Moscow? Pullman right after crime, not returning to school town. We're actually looking at that. we're looking at, we pulled a list of names. We're trying to get everybody's names. Wow, higher ground. Thank you so very much for that.
Wow.
Again, but yeah, you are absolutely correct. That's something we wanted to look at as well. And we wanted to find out who didn't come back as well. Okay. We're trying to get backgrounds on all the students and kids. We got a list together. Actually, Mama did more of that. And Molly already had some list of names together. And there's a lot of them that we were trying to look into, each single one of them. That's amazing, though, higher ground. Thank you so much. Okay, thank you. Who said that? Fallen Angel. I will be going back to that one then. We're going to check this out. And we love you as well, higher ground, 100%. Thank you so much for that. You're amazing.
Absolutely.
More than you know. All right, here we go, folks. Let me know if the audio is okay.
That I've been seeing. So, first and foremost, quick, Joe here. I just wanted to jump on this and make a video real quick and kind of just squash some stuff that I've been seeing. So, first and foremost, I feel super awkward that I even have to make this video, but I've been like not really keeping track of all of the stuff that's going on with this investigation for those girls that were killed. And to start off, like the very next day when they had announced the murders and when they had shown the photos, as soon as I saw the photos, I messaged the two people that were in that video that I was talking to, my neighbor and then another guy that we had met earlier that night who I thought was really cool. And we invited him to come with us to Grub Bus. I was like, hey, weren't two of these girls at the Grub Bus with us last night? And they couldn't remember, but they were also very drunk and I was not. So I did have, there's a drink called a Larry Craig. That's like a really popular drink over here. I did have one of those at Corner Club, but I mean, other than that, I was totally sober. When they confirmed that those were the girls, the only reason I knew that it was those girls was because I saw the video that said, oh, they were seen at this thing. Because I actually called the police right away and was like, hey, I think I might have information. I just need to know like what was one of the girls wearing, because I remember one of them had like pink, because the one that bumped into me at Corner Club was wearing pink. But nobody called me back from the police, and I was like, okay, they're probably just swamped with information, probably whatever. But then when the video came out and people were like, no, those were the girls, and those two people were like, dude, those were the girls, I was like, okay, I'm gonna physically go to the police station and talk to the police. I told the police everything I saw, which is different than what I think is going out there right now. And I was just waiting for food. I'm just like everybody else in town that waits for food at the Grub Bus. It does take a while. Everybody goes there. And so that was kind of the thing. It was like, no, if you're ending the night, you end it at Grub Bus. But other than that, I don't really have any like crazy information. I don't know why everybody is reaching out to me. I don't know why so many people are trying to spin things around. And so what I've decided to do is that I'm only commenting on things that are like ridiculous, so try and give clarity. But man, people are really turning this into something it's not. Sorry, I had to do this in two parts because there's a lot. And I'm also shivering. It's cold and I'm in my truck.
No, Eva, there was no age. That's something I had said I was a little irritated about. I'm hoping that they'll follow up with it soon.
Yeah. So I wanted to address a few things specifically. One being the news article that came out was the first person that I actually like talked to with the news media. A lot of media outlets have reached out to me, and I've just ignored them because I just was like, man, I just was waiting for food. Like, I have nothing to add. I've given all the helpful information I can to the police. It would make zero sense for me to give any more information to random people. But these rumors that are going around were just like crazy, and I didn't have a bad vibe from the guy that people were dragging through the mud. I don't know if he did it or not. I don't know. I'm just saying, like, I could speak to the vibe I got from him, which was all people really wanted to know at first, anyways. And I thought he was fine. Now, the news outlet that I talked to, I mean, he really embellished some stuff I said and added his own words to things and kind of changed the verbiage. I wasn't defending anybody. That's one thing he said. I wasn't defending him. I was just saying people need to stop spreading rumors because that could ruin his life. What if he's innocent? It would ruin his life. The other thing he said is that I noticed him come in with the girls. I didn't notice him come in with the girls. I didn't notice him till I cracked the joke to the frat guys because I thought it was ridiculous that it was like freezing outside and that guy was in a tank top. So I just made a joke because that's how I make friends. I don't know. But that's when the guy chimed in and I noticed him. I didn't notice him until that moment. When I was at Corner Club, when I said ew, some people were like, "Why? That's such a weird thing to say. Why would I?" That's what you say when you're standing talking to friends and somebody really drunk, like they smell drunk, they're like bouncing around and they bump into you and like rub up against you. Like that's what you, it's gross. I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but she was really, I mean, you can even see in the Grub Buzz video, she walked between us several times and just couldn't even walk straight. That girl was very drunk. She's actually the only one that I thought was really drunk. And she was the only one I noticed at Corner Club because she had bumped into me. Another thing that was weird is that the guy who was interviewing me from the Daily Mail or whatever it was, he said glass-eyed, and I was like, sure, yeah, like that. I didn't actually even use that word. That was his word. And then as far as the car goes, yeah, there's a car that pulled up. I couldn't remember what it was. I couldn't remember if it was black, blue, gray. I couldn't remember. I just remember that a car pulled up. Ooh, so cold. So yeah, so I didn't know what color the car was. It was dark, and I just felt like when I told the guy, I said it was a dark car. I couldn't remember what color it was, and I think when I was at the police station, I couldn't remember what color it was. They asked me to, and yeah. So, but the Daily Mail guy was like, "No, you need to like, was it blue? Was it black?" I was like, I can't remember if it was blue or black. I can't remember. He's like, we'll just say dark colored car. And I was like, okay. I was like, I think it was a 4-door sedan, but this guy got out and was like, hey, let's go. What's going on? Because the girls were making videos and laughing and they were trying to grab all the food. Every time food was coming out from the grub bus, they were just trying to grab it. And they thought it was funny. And it was a little funny, but they were trying to grab all the food that was coming out. And when I went up and I talked to the guy at the grub bus, I said, did you just give them food? Because he just said, here you go, like that, and gave them food. And then they ran off. I actually told the grub bus, I was like, that was really nice of you. He's like, yeah, they just need to get, they need to get home. And I was like, yeah. They were trying to climb into the grub bus. So, very drunk. And then honestly, as soon as they called my number, I told the guy, I said, they're leaving, bro. And then because they called my number, all I could think about was pasta. I couldn't think about anything else other than just eating macaroni and cheese. And that was it. I didn't give any other thoughts. I didn't think anything else about it. Yeah. Some people have said that, like, I've seen some people say, like, oh, I think it's suspicious how much Joe remembers. I'm an adult. Like, as soon as I realized that those were the girls that we saw there, I tried my best to remember everything and recount it from that night because I knew that it would help in the investigation. Some people said, oh, Joe might have been the suspect. Dude, I have cameras in my house. I literally have the time I walked in my house. The girls were still alive at that point. And I have a can of soda that I had in my video, have it in my hands, walking into my house. So yeah, it wasn't me, I promise. And other people were saying that I was excited about like a claim to fame or something like that. What is wrong with you? That's such a disgusting thing to think. Like, who would be excited about this? I've literally ignored everybody
Good point,
Like
Mandy.
everybody. The only reason I even answered the Daily Mail guy at first is because he showed up to my friend's house, like physically showed up to my friend's house, trying to find me or trying to get information about me. Crazy. And yeah, I just wanted to help. You know, a part of me too felt guilty because I was laughing. I kind of laughed at the girls, um, watching them be drunk because, I mean, let's be honest, anybody that lives here, the whole reason that the Grub Bus has a Twitch stream is because the people I call them zombies, but just kind of like because they're just people come from all walks throughout the night. A lot of drunk people come there after they've finished their night drinking to get load up on carbs, eat food. Police come there that are working late. They come get their food. They just park right behind the bus. People like me come there who just want pasta in the middle of the night. Yeah, it's all walks of life, all people, but it makes for an interesting crowd pretty late, and so they always live stream it. That's the reason they live stream it. So that camera footage that you guys are seeing, the that looks like surveillance, it's not surveillance. It's a live stream for Twitch for the Grub Bus. One thing I did say that I'm glad that was reported truthfully is that I have a little girl, and I mean she's a baby. She's like not even 2 yet, and she's my world. And there's a dad out there that these girls that they're his world, and they're gone. So, and I just felt kind of guilty.
Yes, Terry.
Because instead of helping them when they were drunk, they were entertainment. While I was waiting for food, they were just the entertainment. They were just the drunk people that everybody laughs at, and it's sad. And some people think that's disrespectful. I mean, it was what was happening. They were drunk. They were out there drunk like that. And one of my toxic traits is that I take on the weight of everything that's going on around me, both personally or just even with friends and stuff. And so any of my friends that know me, they reached out to me pretty much right away because they knew that this was going to be eating me up. And it has. And I haven't been following what people have been saying until just recently. Somebody sent me a TikTok video that had the most ridiculous things on it, and I tried to set those straight. And apparently it fueled more Reddit BS and more rumors. I don't understand how people are making this into an entertainment thing. Like, I live here. My friends are scared to walk to their cars. I'm a big guy and I'm strong. I don't feel super safe going outside alone at night either. I just hope people realize that there's real people that are affected by this stuff, and yeah, I just wanted to help. Sorry, I put my hood on. It's really it's really cold. Like there's snow outside. Um, but at the end of the day, I mean, I feel like there's people need to stop trying to reach out to me to get statements. There's so many other people that know more about what's going on than I do. I just happen to be getting macaroni and cheese at the same time as them. And other than like those couple minutes there, I can't really speak to anything else. And people need to stop dragging whoever through the mud, especially if you don't live here and you don't know anybody, you don't know what's going on really. Like this isn't funny and it's not entertaining.
Understand, you guys, this video was made way before they had anyone in custody. This was right after this all went down, okay? So as far as him feeling safe, I'm sure that's different now, but that's why he's saying that, I'm thinking. So,
and I believe that Moscow Police Department is doing a really good job in trying to kind of just do damage control. But like, let's be honest, the FBI is like on it. I would be surprised if they have a really good idea of who it is. They're just waiting for evidence, evidence to just make it concrete, because one of the worst things that can happen, you guys, is if they catch the murderer and they arrest them, bring them in, and then they have weak or refutable evidence, and that person walks. Think about that. So ease up. Don't.
And think about where we're at right now with this case. This video is made. I keep stopping these in these horrible places for his face. It's ridiculous. Let's think about when he made this video, and let's think about where we're at right now with this case. It's kind of ironic, but it is what it is.
Don't be jerks to the police. They're literally like, they don't want to give information out because this is like a really tight investigation, but they know things. I don't understand why they didn't. I will say my one critique, I don't know why they didn't put out right away that a car picked up the girls and was waiting for them in front of the grub bus. It took them way too long to do that. And there was a lot of rumors going around saying that the girls ran away from that guy. They ran across the street. And that's really when I started to like, man, I should say something, online. But, I
The one thing that I do question about this, why did nobody else make a video besides Joe Vito?
Right.
Why did nobody else come forward and make a statement besides Joe Vito? And I'm not saying that in a let me think of the right way to put this. I'm not saying it in an accusatory way. It was weird to me that he was the only person. Like, how many people were at that truck that night? You know what I mean? Jack Showalter was there. All these other people were out there at that night. Why did nobody else make a statement or come forward and make this video? Or, how many people watched this video that said, well, maybe, or could have said, maybe that's a good idea,
Right.
But nobody did, guys. Nobody, not one other person. Is it fear? Is it, like they don't care? I can't say that they don't care. I mean, I know that generations have changed, you guys, but people are still people. People still care about other people. I'd love to think. I know everybody in here does. I'd love to think that these people do too. So, it made me wonder. Sorry, guys. It was weird to me. This was the only video, the only person that came forward to make a statement. I'm just saying, I don't know. It's different.
Work in media and marketing, and I'm a musician, and I have a lot of things that I just want to like give the world. And I'm sad that this is kind of how my name got out there. That makes me really sad. I'll probably delete these videos as soon as they announce the murder and it's all over. But until then, please just stop. Today,
And another thing too is why is he so or not even I'm wrong word. Why is he like standing up for the police? And nobody really at this point, guys, nobody really had like got on law enforcement for not doing things. Nobody really had said anything about them. It wasn't even out there that they made the mistakes that they did. So again, like it was almost like a precursor to what law enforcement was gonna do. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's just weird. I'm sorry, it's just weird. So I see why maybe people wanted me to go back and look at this again. Maybe Joe. He'll delete when he gets five likes, right? 5K likes. I just thought it was, odd in a sense to me. Stephen Colvin was this in law enforcement though, wasn't he? Was he at that point? This was like really quick after this happened. If I could find the date on it, I would, but she put this out 6 months ago. So I want to say that this was within like a couple weeks or a week maybe of this happening. So at that point, like there was really nothing out about law enforcement, doing anything. I think Steve, I don't remember if Steve, I'd have to go back and look, but if Steve had started, talking down about them already or dissing him, I guess we could say it later. It was days. Yeah, I thought so, Iris. Days later. So none of that was out yet. Nobody had really, at least not around here that I had seen on social media, had started dogging the police, unless it was going on around that, around there maybe. Yeah, I heard that, Biv, that him and Harsh were pretty close. I don't know. Good to see you, Harlot. She says the public was setting sights on Butto as a suspect, and he made that stupid comment to a reporter about how the girls were gross. Yeah, that was a dumb comment. I agree. I don't think he meant it like that in that terminology, though, if that makes any sense, guys. I just think he was trying to make it a statement and didn't know how to say what he was trying to say, because of the alcohol and the way that they were. And truly, the only one that looked drunk to me was Maddie. He even said that too. But, people get like that when they drink sometimes. It is what it is. It's part of drinking. CL said this guy was doing multiple videos a day, right? And I don't understand. It's just a little weird to me. Sorry, Viv. We're just looking at this. We're going kind of looking back. Somebody had asked me, since we were going to do a little digging today, we were looking back at stuff that we haven't looked at in months, okay, and little things here and there, and we're trying to find any relation. Mama Bear put together a huge list and passed it on to Miss Molly, who put together some of it, and I had some names together too. And we're trying to get background on some of these other people and find like links to different variations of crowds, okay? Thank you, Fallen. I appreciate that. So that's kind of what we're doing today for anybody that's a little bit lost. That's a good point, Brian. Who needs your cell phone to go kill people, right? He seems to have been told to make a video to prove his innocence or something. I don't know if he was told or if it was something that he was worried about, because he was in the very beginning. People were looking at him as if he might have been a suspect. I do remember that. So I don't know. Oh, okay, Fallen. I will go back and look for it again. Make sure you give me the title of it, because I have so many of them. Let me finish this up, though.
I talked to somebody from Dr. Phil. They were wanting me to go on Dr. Phil and talk about this. And I'm like, why? I don't think people realize how little I actually know. But like I've said, I've been pretty much ignoring everybody. I'm not going to talk to any more media. There's actually, let me backtrack that. There's a lady coming to Moscow tomorrow who I'll probably have coffee with, but other than her, that's it. Stop spreading rumors. Sorry, I put my hood on. It's really, it's really cold. Like there's.
Okay. All right. I think that he was talking about Olivia, because I think Olivia from Chronicles of Olivia had spoken to him. She went to Moscow and, as we all know, reported from there. And then I think she may have sat down with him. Ashley, Nicole, welcome, or Nicolette, thank you for joining us. He asked me, wait a minute. He asked me about myself and I didn't reply. He literally did it the instant I followed him. Ah, gotcha. Thanks for that. Joe didn't say much about his chat with Jack S. No, he didn't. And I think everybody in America wanted to know what they talked about that night. You know what I mean? If anything, that can help take people's minds off of the situation with both of them, in my sense. He did say he didn't get a bad vibe from him, this and that and everything else. So it is what it is. Welcome, Mojo. I was digging last night. Long crime. First 2 videos 6 months ago are private and unavailable now. A lot of them have been taken down, privated, and are unavailable. That's a fact. Joe was being hounded from stupid gossip and had enough. That's kind of what I gathered from this as well. I've seen... Where did that go? Liza said, I have seen people too drunk and I had to say the same thing. Gross. Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. I think that's what it was. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it was like gross as in like they were just gross people, period, in general. I think it was just about that situation. So, welcome, Kim Fisher. Good to see you. Thanks for joining today.
And Jim, we don't know. That's a good question. You
Say
can't
that
even FOIA information on him. Asked where is all the info on Brent, the 911 call and the report.
Yeah, we're still trying.
Yeah.
We've been trying from the day that it happened. We can't. We can't.
So many
One-
people have tried and they won't. They refuse to give it out.
There's nothing. There's nothing out there. Buenos Aires to you, Miss Cindy from Rome. It's great to have you here. Thanks for joining us. I'm so sorry you couldn't join us the other day, Cindy, for the movie. I appreciate you trying.
Yeah, we'll figure something out, hon.
Beyond the Bull says, Dago, I love your content, but I promise you I know him personally. He's just a regular. And I feel that way too. I'm not saying that he there's anything about him that's suspicious. I was just asked to review this video. The only thing I had ever issue with was that he came out. He was the only one that came out, and did this. So I'm not saying that he had anything to do with it. Okay. By any means. Honest to God, you guys, I'll be honest with you. If anybody that was at the grub truck involved in this whatsoever, I think Joe Badeau is probably the last person I would have on a list of suspects, truthfully. The 911 call is posted, and you can hear the what. Where did you find that, Rochelle?
Right.
They're talking about Brent Kopaka and Annette McBee. Yes, where is it posted? I will go get it right now. I have not heard that. Damn. And how is it posted? Michelle Noor, good to see you. He also stated in the video that the girls were running across the street in traffic after leaving the grub truck. I think they were just going over to get in that car. It was cold, and the guy was from what I understand, the guy was like, "Hey, come on, let's go. I'm here waiting."
And that Brent is a military vet that was at the WSU Pullman campus.
Okay, Jennifer.
Had PTSD. There ended up being a SWAT standoff. He threatened to unalive his roommates, and eventually the police unalived him.
You're saying it's not the 911, it's scanner, but parts of that are edited out still. Oh. I'd love to get some. I tried to pull the scanner. It's blocked out. J for Justice. What's the name of the video? Do you guys know?
So posted a 6-hour video. Oh my gosh.
You're talking about Justin. Yeah, he did. Duke. I was talking to him for a while, and then he just disappeared. But
his name is George Baker. Who's Jordan George Baker? One roommate's 26-year-old male.
Oh, the body they found? Is that what you said? 26-year-old? Jordan George Baker, you said? You hear me?
Yes, Jordan George Baker.
Does it say where he's from?
I don't see anything yet.
George Baker, he probably went by. 1 second.
Oh, Brian said it's 9 hours long. Oh.
Nope, wrong one. I can't find him on Facebook.
Chic Antique. I've never heard the roommates' names anywhere ever.
Nobody has. We haven't been able to find it. We tried. Like from day one, we've been trying. I've looked into foyering any info from it. It's all gone. There's nothing there. I'm looking for that right.
Oh, Baker is one of Kopaka's roommates.
I thought you were saying that was the body that was found. My apologies.
Yeah, sorry, it was flipping and I couldn't.
All right. Does anybody know the title of the video that has this supposed? You said it was Jay for Justice, and this supposed 911 thing. Yeah, I know it's not a 911 call. It might be scanner footage.
Okay, Brent's roommate is Jordan George.
Okay, Jordan George. Got you. Love to have a conversation with him.
Chic Antique. OMG, I'm so addicted to this case. I'm in the car while my family's shopping.
It happens. Believe me, I know it happens.
It's Jordan Baker. 1 second. Let me get the link. We're working on it, guys. Hold on.
Yeah, I'm still looking for this other video, by the way, guys, that has this scanner footage in it. I wish to God I would have known about that the night it was going on. I would have pulled that up on my scanner and then recorded it beforehand. What? Where is it?
Franklin says can't find it because there are no roommates.
That's something I was told, but I'm not going with that at this point.
Scanner audio is the only thing released. He is not necessarily a roommate, but he was part of the 911 type in Kopaka audio.
Good idea.
Uh, 32 to 63 miles per hour. Welcome. Caroline, there is a recording of a man that knows DM. He talks about the morning of, I think it's on Van Life. There's a picture of a bus on her video. He said he's friends with her.
Anyway, I don't know. That's the beginning noise. Sorry.
Angel just became a reverter while we were in our intro. Thank you for becoming a member.
All right, guys, this is what you guys were asking for, this audio from the Kopaka incident. This is Jay for Justice. If you guys haven't checked her out, she does some interesting stuff. I do watch her stuff. I do pay attention to what she's got going on. So if you'd like to jump over and check her out, obviously not right now, but when you get a chance, please do.
Sylvia said, I have heard the SWAT many times. I still do not believe Brent even lived there. Just my opinion.
No, and that's what we want. We want your opinion. I want your guys' thoughts on these things. That's what makes this stuff work, folks. That's what it's all about.
They removed
hold on a
it.
minute.
Really? Not surprised.
Hold on. Salty found it. I think I did too. This might be it. Hold on, folks. I'm going to give you this. And again, we're going to review this. And see what we can come up with this, folks. One moment. Here we go. Give you some audio, because that's what it's all about, is the audio. I think this is the one. Guys, if I'm wrong, fix me. Slap me around. Give me the right one, and we'll do it. But I think this is it. Okay.
But for reals, okay, so there's no confusion. I want to be clear because I saw some comments on a couple of my posts about the guys that actually broke down and found Koberger. As far as the story that we're being told, these are the two guys. Sofa King, cool. Hey, thank you for your super sticker.
Nope.
I hope my alerts kick in. like this. They're supposed to do that. They didn't. Oh, I hope you're feeling better. Bronchitis is awful. Bronchitis. Ain't nobody got time for that. All right, so these are the two dudes. They are from WSU, Washington State University campus cops. On the left is Daniel Tango, and on the right is Curtis Whitman. Curtis Whitman and Daniel Tango. So those are just the two guys that one of them looked it up in the system, and then the other one drove through the complex. And that was, I don't remember the date of that. November 25th, Moscow police put out a call for law enforcement to be on the lookout for the car. And just a few days later, 2 campus cops came through. What a coinky dink.
What you are witnessing is real. The participants are not actors.
Okay, so enough about that. We're going to be talking about the SWAT incident on December the 15th today. So I think we should start it out with this video because there's only a few and they don't really show a whole hell of a lot. But let's go over to our video player.
All right, guys, hold on. I'll see a little bit of this and I'll try to find the other version of it too. Just give me a second here.
And some tense moments at Washington State University tonight. Students are back in their dorms after being evacuated in the middle of the night last night. They were woken up in the middle of the night because of a nearby crime scene. Crime 2 has actually been at the Palouse and on the Palouse since 6 o'clock this morning, covering this breaking news. Janelle Finch is picking up our coverage now with reaction from students tonight. Janelle?
I've been in Pullman for hours, keeping a close watch on the crime scene just below me. Earlier today, we weren't exactly sure what apartment the situation happened in, but now in the dark of night, only one apartment on the 3rd floor is shining bright. So we can potentially assume that that is where the situation happened. And as you can see, there is still crime tape up here at the scene, just hours after police shot and killed a man during a SWAT standoff. Wednesday night, WSU students living near campus say they were preparing for their last day of finals.
We had been finishing final papers in my apartment. We finished around, they were doing midnight, right? Midnight, yeah. So we finished around midnight. We were leaving to go get food.
But when university students Kylie Canyon Brewer and Madison Barbon walked out the door, they ran into an unexpected situation.
We walked out. She walked out first. There was just a ton of people in the hallway, cops.
Pullman police responded to their neighbor's apartment at the complex just off of Stadium Way around 8:40 p.m. According to Pullman police, a man in his 30s was threatening to kill his 2 roommates. Police evacuated the building, and WSU alerted students to shelter in place. Police say the suspect's behavior escalated, and he began firing gunshots in his apartment.
At the time, I thought it was really just fireworks or something like that, but very startling to hear.
Students living on campus nearby say it was scary to know how close they were to an active SWAT situation. The Pullman police chief says after the suspect would not comply, a SWAT member shot and killed him.
As a student, it's very scary. You don't really know who people are sometimes, especially it being a really big school. So you never really know if you're close to danger or, where the safe places are on campus. So it's very startling and very scary for sure.
An hour and a half after the university told students to shelter in place, they were told the situation was all clear. Still, students say they can't help but think about recent crimes on the Palouse, including last month's Idaho murders.
It's very scary to, the reality of what's going on.
She just said an hour and a half. They were told it was after an hour and a half. They were told it was all clear. Didn't she say that?
I think so.
Let me hear that again.
To kill his 2 roommates. Police evacuated the building, and WSU alerted students to shelter in place. Police say the suspect's behavior escalated, and he began firing gunshots in his apartment.
At the time, I thought it was really just fireworks or something like that, but very startling to hear.
Students living on campus nearby say it was scary to know how close they were to an active SWAT situation. The Pullman police chief says after the suspect would not comply, a SWAT member shot and killed him.
As a student, it's very scary. You don't really know, who people are sometimes, especially it being a really big school. So you never really know if you're close to danger or, where the safe places are on campus. So it's very startling and very scary for sure.
An hour and a half after the university told students to shelter in place, they were told the situation was all clear.
That's a good point, Annie, and there it is. An hour and a half after they were told to shelter in place, they were told it was all clear. That doesn't go along with the story we were told, does it? This went on until 3 and 4 in the morning, right?
Yeah.
And they weren't told to shelter in place like, what, 9, 10, 11 o'clock that night?
No. Okay.
Again, that's a great point, Annie. Thank you for putting that up there. Through crime design. Thank you, Natalie. Yeah, okay. We're gonna go to that once this is completely done because something's not right with that either now.
Nothing's been right with that. Period.
Not at all. Thank you again, Miss Brandy. I appreciate that. And Natalie, I'm going to that right next. Thank you so very much. This is why I like to go back and watch and see things that we've seen before, because there's always something we've missed, folks. Always, because we're okay. Heather Fitzgerald said that the shelter in place was at 03:02 a.m. I'm guessing so. Then an hour and a half later, that makes sense. Then okay, I just wanted to make sure. All right, let me finish this out here. And
Still, students say they can't help but think about recent crimes on the Palouse, including last month's Idaho murders.
It's very scary to, the reality of what's going on right now.
Pullman police say Washington State Patrol is taking over further investigation and communication.
Can't stop addicted to the shindig.
This is something different that you were talking about with true crime design. Hold on. This is the Ring camera audio that we had already listened to. I thought you guys were saying that this was the... Unless this is different.
Now I know, Chanley, there was also a viral post going around about...
Unless this is different, we'll check it. But we've already looked into this, I do believe. Never can tell, though. Who knows?
Some audio from the crime scene on the night of those murders. What do we know about that?
That's right. If anyone has been following this case closely, especially online and social media, TikTok, Facebook, you probably noticed a viral post, multiple viral posts regarding alleged audio. Remember in the affidavit, it says at 4:17 a.m., the neighbors to my left here have a surveillance video camera that picked up audio from Xana Kernodle's room about 50 feet away. About 4:17, hearing the dog begin to bark, hearing a loud thud and what sounded like either whispers or whimpering at around 4:17 during the time of the murders. So circulating online are posts like the ones you see on the screen, audio of that surveillance video here. And so being on the ground, I spoke with the neighbors here, also again over here, how close this home is, this blue home that we've seen next to the crime scene, where that surveillance video would be. I caught the people living there walking out earlier, and they had debunked that audio. It is not the audio from that surveillance video. So I think that's important to clear up because those posts have gone so viral. But you can see behind me just how close that blue home where that surveillance video would be to Xana Kernodle's room, right up there on the second floor to be able to pick that up.
Good to see you, Walt. Okay, so this is, we've already dealt with this. I believe it's authentic because it sounds consistent with 4:17 distorted audio described in the affidavit. Okay. Well, let's do it again. I'll do it again for you guys. Most of us already heard this, but let me back it down a little bit more. Just in case, it's a trigger warning for this. Anybody that's not comfortable with this, my apologies. Just in case it is 100% true. Welcome, Jody. Good to see you. Okay, echo down. Yeah, that's what I don't understand. Like, we've already listened to this like 5 or 6 different times, so this is not new. I don't know. I don't know. There's no reason to go back through this again. I thought you guys were telling me that this was this audio from the scanner audio. Isn't that what you guys were saying? Somebody said it, I thought. That's why I went to this one. Yeah, that's what I thought. So we don't have that audio. Nobody has that audio then. Sorry about the echo, folks. That audio is not the same. I've referenced to that in Audible. Iris says, okay. Mama Bear, are you still in here? Maybe not. Okay. No worries, Rochelle. Thank you. As Adam's brother's name, Jimmy. That we're not there yet. We're working on it though. Challenge. We're digging background on a lot of the people that we have names on. So let's see. CL says I also stamped it the second time she played the video at 3:40. She says Adam's brother. All right, where are we talking about? CL. That's what I'm listening for, or looking for. I'm sorry. If you can give me that, I will go get it. Wait, she says Adam's brother's here. In this that we were just listening to? Okay. I'll go back on it a little bit again. Fix the volume and the echo, and I'll let you guys hear it again. All right. Fix the echo. Yes, Iris. Send it to the email I just put in chat, Iris. I slowed this down for you guys too. That way you could hear it maybe a little clearer. Shoot. Hold on a minute. I messed that email up. Iris, you wanted to send something. It'd be easier. Send it to this. How do I keep doing that?
I don't know. What are you doing now?
I don't know where. I didn't know you were gone. I didn't know you were gone. Sorry.
Sorry, they delivered groceries, and apparently a couple of the kids are taking naps, and the other one was trying to bring it all in on his own, and so.
Okay. This is just the audio. That audio that was debunked supposedly that somebody sent me to play this. I'm playing this, and then somebody's sending me a link to another one. There's the email, Iris, up there in the chat again, and I'll put it up on screen. It's the right one. I mistyped it. What's up, Mr. T? Thanks for joining us, and I'm going to let you guys finish hearing this. I slowed it down to twice below the normal speed. Let's see if you can pick it up. I don't understand why this would be considered fake anyway. Who the hell took the time to do this? That's kind of sick. But anyway, I'm not saying it isn't fake. I'm not saying it's real. I'm not saying anything. I'm just letting you guys hear it and seeing what you guys take from it again.
I don't hear anything.
Hold on. We're going to do it again. Let me get to it. I was waiting for you to pop back in here so that you could. All right, here we go. Everybody listening. Now we're right. Now we're right. Thank you, Beyond. There it is, folks. And I slowed it down again. It makes me sick to my stomach to hear this. If it is real, it really does bother me. But you guys wanted to hear this. I mean, I get it. You know, we're going to have to go back again. And I'm going to put this one down and pull this other one up. It's very muffled. Very, very muffled. If this is real, folks, okay, it's coming from the bulb cam that is next door, that is directly across from Xana's bedroom. Okay, I mean, literally not even 50 feet, I think they claim. So it does sound real, okay? It sounds real. But again, we don't know. That's the problem I've had with this the whole time. And I agree, Brittany, but I don't know if that's whispering or if it's because it's such a reach for the audio to pick it up. You know, the dog and this and that. It's very, very. I wish I had a program to clear it up. I'm gonna pull this other email real quick, guys. Just give me a second here. We're not done with this. Okay. Bear with me. Thank you guys for your patience, by the way, with this. I wasn't expecting to do this one today, or I would have had this ready to go, obviously. But I did hear personally. I thought the name Xana in a yell. I thought, that's me personally, but I'm not saying it's real. Okay. And again, thank you, Beyond. All right, let's see what this is here. Now, wait a minute. That's not how that works. Let me see something here. One second.
Hello, David James.
Okay. Let's try it this way. All right. Are you watching the comments, Mama Bear?
Yep.
Okay, thank you.
Trying.
I can't. All right, let's start this one from the beginning. I don't know if I can slow this one down. Let me see here. I might have to. I did download it. Well, let me see. Is anybody able to get anything from that?
Nope.
I mean, it's just it's hard. You know, I don't have the right programs to run this through this to bring it down. Good to see you, David. Thanks for jumping in, brother. Thank you so very much for being here, for everything you do, my friend. Jeff, thank you for that as well. The scream sounds to me like Lydia. I suspected this was audio from that show about Lydia and her powerful scream. That I don't know about. Like I said, it does sound, to me it did, like maybe Xana. Check the so list. Say that. What are you talking about there, Eva? Shyster, good to see you. The owners of the camera said it was fake. Right. I got a DM when we did this before. Do you remember, Mama Bear, when we went through this and everybody was saying this was debunked and so on and so forth?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not saying this is fact, folks, but I'm getting ready to tell you. Okay. I was told Beyond said, I didn't slow yours down, Beyond. That one was at normal speed. Don't slow it down. Wait a minute. Don't slow it down. Haha. You can hear it so quickly, but this isn't my video, but the audio is the same. Got you. I understand. Yes, no drugs here. He shouted, Jack, then give me the, and then let me out. Then Xana. Okay. Joe Morrison made the original one where they said they heard somebody screaming. So that was way debunked because he's an idiot. Thank you, Kim. I would appreciate that. You can send it to my email or you can do whatever you got to do that because I'm all about finding the truth out on this. You know that. Welcome, Misbehaving. All right, let's do this again. See if I can pick up what they just said. Yes, Chick Antique, you can come up here. There's a link right there. Right at the bottom of the screen underneath Lizanne. And by the way, welcome, Lizanne. Good to see you. Beyond says, I 1000% believe this is real. I posted it and got threatened to be sued. That's what I was getting ready to tell you guys. The last time that I played this, we did this audio. We were listening to it, debunking it, whatever we were doing. When we had done it, we were done with it. I got a DM and an email from somebody saying that the people that produced this were told to take it down, that they were instructed to say that it wasn't real. I don't know if that's true. I'm just telling you what was told to me. I'm not saying I believe that. I'm just saying that's what was told to me, that they were told to take it down and that you are to tell people that this is not what this is. That, like I said, I'm not saying I believe that. I'm not saying if that's true. I have no idea. Heavy Metal. That was what I didn't understand as to why couldn't it be real. Teen Wolf has the character Lydia that has. Oh, I know what you're talking about, Jeff. Okay, thanks, bud. And I appreciate the super chat, my brother. Very much appreciated. I didn't even give you the thing, I don't think. So my apologies. And then gag order. Too much was getting out 100%. That's what was said to me, Angel, Fallen Angel. That these people were told this. I don't know. Okay. The audio is supposed to be proof of what went on in the house that night, Liza, that this was supposedly came out of Xana's bedroom, which is the closest room to the house that offers. There you go, Jeff. That offers the. Yeah, Cindy, that's what we were told too. But it was also told that I don't know. So here we go. This is normal rate of speed, everything. I very clearly heard right there in a low talking something about coming outside. Okay. I did hear that. I'll be honest with you. I don't know what that is or who that is. It's a woman's voice or a female voice saying come outside. I did hear that clearly. Okay, if you're following what this is saying here, these are supposedly what people are taking out of this, okay? And mind you guys, look at this picture real quick. This camera is this audio is coming from right here, okay? On this house, right here, where my arrow's at. This is the bedroom it's coming out of, right here. It's very possible. According to what I understand, this window was cracked that night. Okay, and then another window was too in the house. That's very possible that could pick up some audio, folks. Okay, that's all I'm saying. So moving on. Leave me alone is what I heard. Now, if that's true, okay, if this is Xana going to the door and getting the food, that was way clearer than what we heard coming from inside the house, which would make sense because if you're at this door right here talking to somebody, that's going to pick that up super clear, folks. Okay, compared to what everything else was. So that I will go with in the beginning. It sounds like something about come inside or come outside. One of the two. Maybe whoever answered the door for DoorDash was saying come inside, whatever. Maybe, I don't know. But this was supposed to be a handoff or a, what's that called when you don't hand it off to them personally? You just leave it at the door. Person, I can't think of it. Anyway, there was supposed to be no interaction, but maybe there was. I don't know. There's the dog barking. That's very clear. I swear to God, that's leave me alone. I don't know, guys.
Yeah, no contact delivery. That's it.
Thank you. I don't know why I couldn't think of that. Let it out.
I couldn't either. I was like,
and that was a problem. You guys are talking about the DoorDash, right? Okay, Mama Bear, you're my witness. You were here when I went nuts over this. Okay.
Uh-oh.
The DoorDash. If we're gonna go with the timeline that we were given, you guys, it doesn't make any sense how the DoorDash driver didn't see nor hear everything, or something. Okay. Give me the please no. Right. Leave me or give me alone. Leave me alone. Give me the please no. Leave me out. Natalie B put up something in here too. And Natalie, if you're still in here, if you can give me that name of that creator again. CL says this isn't DoorDash in my opinion. Maybe it was just somebody coming to the door, which is what started the whole thing. Maybe, and again, let's back up. And we were told that, it's thought that there was somebody at the front door, somebody at the back door, and some people inside. Remember that? Okay. Yeah. Angel keeps saying that he says Jack. Very possibly. These aren't party noises. No, by any means. Okay. It starts with tell him to come outside. Did I bet this? No, I didn't bet this. Oh, I heard the dog barking. You can hear a dog barking. Here we go again. That was definitely something come outside. I mean, that was clear as a bell to me, folks. Something. I gave the link to you, Chick Antique. Where did she didn't come up here? Somebody else said let me up here. And they mentioned the name Emma Play to the end. Okay. Write that down, Mama Bear, real quick. True Crime Design, and they mentioned the name Emma Play to the end. Okay. True Crime Design. I will pull that up next. Okay. And who just said let me up? Ms. Lindy? Yes. Okay. Absolutely. There's a link right there. Let me up was on the audio. Oh, I see what you guys are saying. Okay, sorry. I thought you meant like let me up there. My apologies, folks. Why would the food bag be on the kitchen counter? I don't think that's the one, Caroline. I think that's from
I think it's just
before.
left over.
Yeah, I think that was from like a week ago, maybe, or the week of, or something like that. We are staying with the audio. I got you guys now. I'm sorry. I'm too deep into this. My head with my head. It's where all the timestamps are in my comment. Okay, CL. I got you, and we're going there next. Salty email. I appreciate your guys' input, like big time, guys, and I appreciate the enthusiasm with trying to figure this out too, because I have been through this audio. Mama Bear, how many times do we go over this?
So many. That's why I'm just kind of like.
And, right, and I slowed it down and I sped it up. I've changed it up. I've done this. I've done that, and I want, if you guys are hearing something, I want to hear it. Laced in Perfume. I love that name. That's awesome. Yeah, there's a lot of jacks. That's a fact. Liza says it could be a fight between people inside the house, calm voices and screaming. Right. Bonnie Wingard heard a guy say, go catch him at the end before the deep male scream, get off me. Yeah. Yep. We're going to do it again. And then we're going to go to this other one or the one in sending link. Can I email you a little video I did with that? I was, please do, Jeff. Please do.
Absolutely.
Anything, you guys. Please do. Incident began at 8. Wait a minute. Hold on. Eva, you're saying incident began at 8:30?
Yeah, I was trying to find my notes a while ago on the times.
What incident are we talking about here? Oh, the Kopaka scenario. I got you. Okay. Yes, that I knew. And yeah, the Morris audio was way different and it was pathetic. So yeah, I know this is not the Joseph Morrison one or Morris one by any means. That guy needs to just walk away from YouTube and do something, go into acting or something. Hurry up and let me up. Right. Okay. Let's do it again. Thank you so much, Miss Amy D. You are so very much appreciated.
Aww.
Dago Hard Truth just put out an interesting video about Kopaka, the pings. He was an IT guy. That's a fact. That is a fact. Write down the hard truth, Mama Bear, if you would, please, so I don't forget it.
Hard truth?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And Amy, thank you for the super chat. Oh, did I just ruin it? I did. Here we go.
What did you do?
I stopped the thing from doing its little cha-ching thing. Sorry.
Oh.
There we go. Thank you, Amy. I appreciate that. I just sent an email. Strange going on Jack. Okay. I will get it. I will get it. I will get it. No, they were alerted at 3 a.m. Thank you, Eva. All right. Let's do this here. One more time, guys. Then we're going to move to the other one. That is a definite leave me alone. Okay. I mean, I think we verified that before that was a leave me alone. Yeah. Well, if that's Ethan's voice, then yes, that's who we hear. Unless it's another voice, another male voice. But that was the only male that we know of that was in that house that night, other than the extra people that Chief was saying were in and out of that house. So Here's my timestamps of what I hear. 3:20, you're sitting down for it. Wait a minute. It moved. CL says, here's my time sense of what I hear. 3:20, you're sitting down for it, right? 3:25, laughter. 3:28, just get the F out of here. I'm out. 3:33, outside. 3:39, should I just come outside? Okay. Now, some guys, to hear this in headphones is a whole different, like it's a different situation all the way around, because I did it.
Oh, yeah.
And I have special headphones that are really expensive that cancel everything else out. And you can hear it differently if you're not. Something that affected leave me alone. I'm telling you, it says leave me alone. To me, it sounds like it. I could be wrong, folks, you know. But we did analyze this, I don't know how many times. There it is again. I do hear the dog, and I hear leave me alone, and I hear something about outside. That's what I can hear. Thank you again, Jeff, for another one. And I need to pull that up, and I need to pull up this other. Give me the. There's a lot to it, guys. I've slowed it down. I've sped it up. I've done so much with it. BS, thank you for that very much. Hold on a minute. Where we are here. We're going to be doing more of this tomorrow, guys, obviously. Because we didn't even touch base on what I wanted to jump on. Jeffrey Height. Sorry, Jeff. That's got to be it right there. Yes. No. This isn't a 911 call, Eva. This is the audio that was picked up from the neighbor's house on the ring. They call it a ring cam. It's a light bulb cam. And this is Jeff's version of this, I believe. Whoa. Wait a minute. Did you say you ran this through a filter, Jeff? Okay, this is different. They're saying that this is debunked. Yeah, Eva, that's what this has. Okay, Alyssa, I'm gonna play that too. I got all your guys' stuff here. I will be playing it all. One moment. All right, are we ready? Wait a minute. Make sure you guys got the audio on it. I'm sorry. Okay, click that. Then that. There we go. All right, Jeff. Thank you, sir. And we're off. Okay, Jeff. That's different. What did you run that through, Jeff? Because that was way clearer. I mean, it's still hard to hear, but the dog you can definitely hear. And I see what you're saying about Kate or Xana, maybe Kaylee. That was great, Jeff. Thank you. Very much. Now Alyssa has one too. 1 second, folks. All right, this is another version of this.
It's an awesome birthday. Yeah, lucky birthday. You have driver's license?
Oh, wait a minute. This is this is oh, this is something different. Okay. I'm sorry. All right. Well, let's play this first, I guess, and then we'll go to the next clip or the next link that I have in here. Exactly what you heard on the field audio. Got you. Okay. All right, folks, here we go.
I don't have it. What? No, in general. I do have one, yeah. What state is it through? Idaho. Idaho. Okay, so I'm just gonna check if everything's good. Since they're not open, I'll let you hang on to them. Okay. So I get charged with anything? No, or? No. Okay. Appreciate it. But it's just enough for me to stop, check, make sure you're 21. You're walking out here in public. Last check one. What's that? Am I gonna take off? It's an awesome birthday. Yeah, lucky birthday. You have driver's license? I don't have it. What? No, in general. I do have one, yeah. What state is it through?
Hold on a minute. Can you hear that in the background?
You'll have to replay it.
Yeah, I hear something going on in the background when he's talking to him. Hold on a minute. All right. Sorry, I'm gonna mute it so that you guys don't get an echo either. I'm sorry.
Awesome birthday. Yeah, lucky birthday.
Now it's completely muted. Can't hear anything.
What did you say?
I said now it's completely muted and we can't hear anything.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. What did I do? Sorry. There's a lot going on today, folks, and my apologies. All right, let's do that again. All right, there we go. Anyway. Yeah, there's some noise, like background noise I'm hearing in the back while he's talking to him. Yep, I'm going to. That's why I said we're going to do this. We're going to do this tomorrow too, guys. Pick it up, and because I have to do another show tonight. And will do, Kara. Thank you.
They're not open. I'll let you hang on to them. Okay.
So I get charged with anything?
No,
or?
no.
Okay. Appreciate it.
But it's just enough for me to stop, check, make sure you're 21. You're walking out here in public.
Alrighty.
Moscow 77, check one. What's that?
Am I gonna take off? Or?
It's an awesome birthday.
Yeah, lucky birthday.
You have driver's license?
I don't have it.
What? No, in general.
I do have one, yeah.
What state is it through?
Idaho.
Idaho. Okay, so I'm just gonna check if everything's good. Since they're not open, I'll let you hang on to them.
Okay. So I get charged with anything?
No,
or?
no.
Okay. Appreciate it.
But it's just enough for me to stop, check, make sure you're 21. You're walking out here in public.
Alrighty.
Moscow 77, check one. What's that?
Am I gonna take off? Or?
It's an awesome birthday.
Yeah, lucky birthday.
You have driver's license?
I don't have it.
What? No.
There is definitely some kind of yelling in the background that I never heard before. Can you hear that? I don't know if it's just somebody yelling at somebody else walking down the road, but there's something else in the background I'm picking up. It's off in the distance. You can hear it. That's weird. I never heard that before this.
I didn't watch it.
Somebody get rid of rapper. We don't do the trolling thing in here, guys. Okay.
More air.
Thank you. Appreciate that. Okay, let me back up, Alyssa, to the other one. That was interesting, though, to hear in the background. Welcome back, Daisy. Thank you for joining us again. Okay, and the first one here is...
It's an awesome birthday.
Yeah, lucky birthday.
Oh, okay. It's the same thing. All right. Thank you for that. Oh, listen to the next one. I'm sorry. 1 second.
It's an awesome birthday.
Hold on.
Yeah, lucky birthday. You have driver's license? I don't have it. What? No.
Stop unpausing. Damn it. There is background noise on this. I never heard that before. There is something going on in the background. Does the officer have an earpiece? Does anyone answer him on his radio ever? I don't believe so. Welcome, Marilyn. Good to see you. Yeah, I watched this video. We've watched this video. I don't know how many times. There's some yelling going on in the background that I never heard before. I can't make out what it's saying, but I hear it. Okay.
Awesome birthday. Yeah, lucky birthday. You have a driver's license? I don't have it. What? No, in general. I do have one, yeah. What state is it through? Idaho. Idaho? Okay. So I'm just going to check if everything's good. Since they're not open, I'll let you hang on to them. Okay. So I get charged with anything? No. Or? No. Okay. Appreciate it. But it's just enough for me to stop, check, make sure you're 21, walking around here in public. Alrighty. Moscow 77, check one. What's that? Am I going to take off? Or? It's an awesome birthday. Yeah, lucky birthday. You have a driver's license? I don't have it. What? No, in general. Yeah.
Are you talking? Because you're muted.
I am now. Somebody said, I don't believe any videos that have come to are legit. Who doesn't turn that into LA? If it was still turned into law enforcement, Paula. They were turned into law enforcement. That's the thing. And Kara says that. Okay, thank you so much, Alyssa. That's crazy. I never heard that in the background before. And I watched that video. I don't know how many times, to be honest with you. That was ridiculous. That's crazy. And once the Kara has something she sent me too, she said, 1 second here. And then after that, guys, I'm probably going to have to bring this down and we'll pick it back up tomorrow. Same time, same place, same Dago. Mama Bear's probably got to work.
Yes, I do.
Kara, what name is this going to be under? Or what is this going to be under? And David Clayton sent me something as well. But that's okay. I'll be here, guys. Put me by myself. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. Here, I have the whole thing transcribed on my. Oh, where'd you go? On my YouTube. Oh, okay. What is your YouTube channel name then, Kara? Because I'll go back and watch that too, and we can review that for sure. We won't get audio like that if Ellie has it. The only way Betty got that is Steve played it and she recorded it. Very possible. It's very hot outside today, Walt. Yes, I sent it to him. Okay, cars are going east and south. Yes, I sent him same on the exit. Yeah, that's weird, Alyssa, because I don't know, Mama Bear. When we watched the whole Banfield scenario, I never, probably because I was paying attention to what was going on with the right. Banfield scenario. You can hear yelling in the background now.
Yeah, I'll have to watch it again. I was
seriously
on the chat and wasn't really listening.
Thank you, Jen. I appreciate that. No, I understand. We're gonna have to pick that up tomorrow for sure. I'm gonna be looking at this myself. This is a little bit more than I expected today, and I still have to do our show tonight. By the way, tonight at 7 p.m. This is Cop Cam 2 with the 3 guys. Oh, okay, Alyssa. We'll do that one, and then we'll be done with it. Then Officer Rosenthal also has an Elantra. Not that it matters. Who doesn't? Virgil, who doesn't have an Elantra in this state, in this area? That's crazy. It is crazy, folks. I've never seen this many Elantras in my life.
Seriously.
Again, Alyssa, thank you. Annie Potts, I got an email from you as well, I see.
Is that like the only car you're allowed to drive in Idaho and Washington?
I mean, I'm guessing at this point. I always said Saeed was the fixer.
It's an awesome birthday. Yeah, lucky birthday.
All right, let's do this again.
Right.
Absolutely. Thank you guys so very much for all your input, your info, every bit of it, guys. You guys are this channel. This channel is for you guys. This is why we do what we do. I want any bit of what I can get from you guys to help with everything we're doing. And you guys are all participating, and that means a lot to me. Okay, here we go.
You got a driver's license?
I don't have it.
What? No, in general.
I do have one, yeah.
What state is it through?
Idaho.
Idaho. Okay, perfect. I'm just gonna check if everything.
That's crazy. Right there, when you are listening to him ask him that, you can hear it in the background. You hear yelling going on. Why are they not paying attention to this yelling? If we can hear it through a video, why can they not hear it live standing right there? That makes you wonder. Wrong one again. Okay, hold on, Alyssa. I'm sorry, hon. There's so many of them on here. 1 second. 1 second. Let me back up to it again. All right.
Thanks, Brian.
This has to be it. Oh, I see what you're talking about. This is different completely. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Stop. All right, let's do this again. There we go. Thank you, Alyssa, and my apologies. Listen, this is a problem for me now. I didn't hear this before, okay? If those cops are standing there, these guys are standing there, and you hear this yelling coming from behind them somewhere, why aren't they looking at it? Why aren't they going, wait, hold on, what is that? You know what I'm saying? That's a problem for me.
Yeah.
I can hear it through a damn body cam video.
Yeah.
Okay. 19?
Yep.
Okay, is there a reason why you didn't stop back there?
Yeah.
We saw him talking to him, so we didn't know.
Okay, we yelled at you guys and then turned around because he walked up on him. I yelled at you guys, you didn't stop.
Oh, I did not hear you.
All right, well, let's walk back over here, okay?
Sure.
You guys have IDs on you?
I do not. I think I do, yeah.
Okay. 19?
Yep.
Okay, is there, okay.
19.
19?
Yep.
Okay.
You're muted, huh?
Sorry. Okay, here we go. Listen again. Stop it. Stop. That's what I'm hearing now.
Okay. 19?
Yep.
Okay, is there a reason why you didn't
Did you hear that?
Mm-hmm. I did that time.
What the hell?
Okay. 19?
Yep.
Okay, is there a reason why you
Stop it. Stop.
Yeah, and it almost sounds like stop it. Stop. Like she, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where's that even coming from? That sounds close to them.
Yeah.
That's weird. Sounds playful though. It kind of could.
Okay. 19?
Yep.
Okay, is there a reason why you didn't stop back there?
Yeah.
We saw him talking to him, so we didn't know.
Okay, we yelled at you guys.
Okay.
19?
Yep.
Okay, is there a reason why you didn't stop back there?
Yeah.
We saw him talking to him, so we didn't know.
Okay, that blows my mind a little bit. Never have I ever heard that before. The cops are either ignoring it purposely or they're not. They can't hear it because of their earpieces, maybe. But these other guys standing here hearing it, they're not looking around. It does sound like somebody's arguing. Okay,
Yeah.
Kara, what is sorry, give me your channel name again, hon, and then I have to be done after this because I have to bring things down. And I appreciate this, but I promise you tomorrow at about 12:15 Eastern Standard Time, I'm going to be live and we're going to be rolling. Same things. Why do you think they blur their faces? That's a good point, Alyssa. I always wondered that. I can't click on the link in here, hon. That's why I have to put it up that way. If you watch it in slow motion, you can see running and they look. That's a good point too. The original. Okay, Kara. Hold on.
Did you get it?
I can't find the link. I can't click on a link, so I need the actual name so I can pull it up that way.
True. I always forget that. That's stupid.
Sorry, Kara. Cara. Willis.
Mm-hmm.
Is that the name? Okay, and I will be subscribing as well as I just did. Thank you, Kara. All right.
Ryan, you need for Kara, just type in her name, Kara Willis.
That's what I did. Which video? There's only one video I can find, and that says Akai Asai food review. That's not right.
Do you look under videos?
Yeah, CARAWILLIS. Ah, wait a minute. Mail, where is? There she is. Okay, I subscribed to the wrong one first time. Sorry, Kara. Gotcha. Is it the one video that pops up automatically says mail, where's Xana? Is that what you're talking about, Kara? Click. Yeah, I got it now, Jen. Thank you, hon. I do have it, and I'm subscribed to her. I'll have to unsubscribe to the other one.
And then we just need to know which video.
Is it the one that says where's Xana? Okay, thank you, Jen.
Says yes. Oh.
Whoa, that's way clearer. How the hell? Hold on.
That was loud.
It is loud. The whole thing is loud, but that's clearer too. All right, I got you guys. All right, thank you for that. All right, guys, here we go. All right, and we're off. No way. No way. Did you hear that?
I think so.
I swear that says that name too. Oh shit. Hold on. I swear I heard the name Kopaka. Did you or did you not? Did you hear it?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
You're muted.
Holy shit. How did you do that, Kara? I'm going to do that again. And we're going to go through this again tomorrow for sure. The very beginning is what we're starting with this. Kara, thank you so much. Yeah, I can hear Maddie's voice, but I very, very clearly hear Kopaka.
Mm-hmm.
With no doubt in my mind at this point. And that is very clear too. It's cold as F out here. I'm going inside. And I said earlier on, holy shit. Okay.
Gordon wants you to play it again.
What?
Gordon wants you to play it again. You're muted.
That is. Wow. Wow. All right. So tomorrow, we're starting with that and moving on from there and looking at some other things too. I don't even know what to say to that. Like, how did you, are you still in here, Kara? That was definitely Maddie's voice. Okay. I heard Maddie's voice clearly. And I definitely heard the name Kopaka. You said you heard the same thing, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I played it probably 8 times. I'm guessing that they have, Bonnie, because that's the same audio. It's just slowed down a bit and it's cleared up a lot. What did you say there, Miss Paula? This is like trying to figure out what a spirit box says. I know it is. That was clear though. That was very cleared, and I definitely heard Kopaka. Let me out. And Kopaka. Yeah, I get it, Sophie. I'm gonna do something with this audio tomorrow, if that's okay with you, Kara.
Court Kopaka is a person. That's his last name.
Yeah, I agree, Van Life. Thanks for being here, hon. And I don't know what. If they were being held down, Carrie, you know, there could have been guns involved. If this was people holding people with guns, I mean, that name I heard more than anything for sure, which is weird. And this goes back to my theory where I said that I believed that they were all in the kitchen. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
That kind of fits with that. Yeah, guys, if you're not going to be here with me tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we are doing the, oh my God, I forgot it again. What movie are we doing tonight? The
Rillington Place.
That's it. The true story behind Rillington Place. And then that's 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tonight, guys. Tomorrow, I'm excited for tomorrow. We're going to be here tomorrow. I'm going to be here tomorrow. Mama Bear's got to work, sadly. But I will be here tomorrow at probably about, look for me around, that's what I've been saying, Eva, like they were ambushed. That's been my theory on this for I don't know how long. And that's what it sounds like. So I'll be here look for me around 12:15 Eastern Standard Time tomorrow. I will be here. We are going right back to this and then some and pushing forward and digging. Good to see you, Jules. Thanks for being here, hon. I'm sorry you missed it too. We missed you. Well, we will be here tomorrow, Jules, about 12:15 Eastern Standard Time. If you should want to jump in, appreciate you. Mama Bear's got to work tomorrow, so she won't be here, folks. Thank you guys so very much for being here with us today. Mama Bear, thank you for being here. As always, I appreciate you. You know how much I appreciate you. I'm kind of blown away right this moment. Honestly, I'm a little weirded out because I have not. You have to have some good software to do that cleaning up type stuff, and I don't have it.
I don't know if you saw that comment. Andrew, are you still here? He said that he has a program that he may be able to do it.
I'm down
so
with
Andrew, if you're still here, email Dago, and he can then email you the.
Thank you for that
audio. I also put Kara's.
Yes, guys. Absolutely. I feel the same way, Kara, and I appreciate you being here. I appreciate you helping, doing what you're doing to try to help with this scenario, to try to bring the truth out, guys. Again, we have to be the voice for the voiceless. These kids can't tell us what happened. As much as they probably would want to, they can't. That's why we got to pull the truth out of it, guys. Thank you, Natalie B. Thank you so very much. We'll be jumping into that other one. The other channel too that we need to look at, Crime by Design. We're going to be looking at that tomorrow as well, reviewing that. You guys are amazing. Thank you guys so very much. For those of you that donated to the Venmo, PayPal, Cash App, thank you if you guys did. The super stickers, super chats, all of that, folks, thank you so very much, because that is what keeps me out here every single day. I love you guys to death. Seriously, guys, don't forget to love yourselves and to love each other, and don't change a thing about yourselves, because you guys are the beautiful people, and that's why we're here, guys. You guys have an amazing rest of your day, and I will see you all on the other side. Have a great one. Bye-bye.
Jen, it'll be right here tonight. Guys, I will see you probably tonight, and then I'll see you in a couple days. So have a good rest of your holiday. Bye-bye.